Scott Starboard.
Hey, Scott.
Scott Starboard.
All right, I'll get Scott.
Scott Starboard.
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 Scott Starboard!
Now, turn it up, feel the bass line, gallop fast, collide past the stars, shoot through the mast. Hands high, cheer flows like the breeze. The Scott Starboard vibe, breaking rules with ease. Gritty like sawdust, but smoother than silk. Words spill out, whipped up honey to milk. The show takes on galaxies, king of the scene. Fusion of rhythms, a genre-grafted dream. Scott Starboard. Every pulse and sound, a radiant glow. It's the Scott Starboard. Now giddy up, get down, and let that energy grow.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I fucking love Starboard.
Oh, no. Yo, thank you so much for being here. I am Scott Starboard. This is the Scott Starboard Show, baby. We're doing it live. Bill O'Reilly style. Oh my God, I did it again. I'm about to bring up the intro again. Oh my God, it's on my computer. I uploaded the wrong one yesterday. Today I just didn't play the right. I can't. I gotta switch the thing. I'll figure it out. Thank you so much. It's basically the same thing. It's just more buttoned up, and I left the Red Letter Media part at the end out, where he's like, it's funny, but it's kind of I don't know. It's just might not hit the way I like. Plus, I want to end it with the music. I don't know. You guys will see. And there's a couple other people in there saying Scott Starboard, so I thought that was interesting. Thank you guys so much for being here. Oh my God, we got a glorious show for you this evening. We're going to be joined in a little while by none other than Nick the Gun Guy himself. Everybody's gun guy, everybody's boy. There's Spencer Pratt. Do you guys know who Spencer Pratt is? If you don't, let me just give you the rundown. I've been talking about him for a few days here and there. I talk about a million things, so I don't blame you if you don't remember. But Spencer Pratt was a reality TV star, early mid 2000s, I guess you could say. And he's out there in La La Land in LA. And if you don't remember, there was the LA fires, all the Malibu homes. They got the space laser treatment. We think, because nobody really knows, but I'm leaning towards space lasers, but who knows? And all the houses burnt down. And then people found city plans that they didn't show the public. I mean, you couldn't really hide them from the public, but, not showing the public right away and people having to dig these things out and find them. It's pretty deceiving because we, the people, are supposed to be in charge of the government. We, the people, are supposed to be the government. It's been really lopsided for, 150 years, maybe. Anywho, they find the plans for Malibu to be a 15-minute city. What is a 15-minute city, you might ask? Well, it's this crazy, regressive. Oh, did I say? I meant progressive. Listen, the progressive bullshit, it's bloating. Progressive is really regressive, but I digress. These crazy, futuristic garbage slave cities is what the left wants to, for every city to be like this. So you don't have your own car. You take the bus or the train or the tram or whatever, government system they have. You don't use money anymore. Probably just get a chip in your wrist so you can ride the tram to your slave job to get your slave wages. Who knows? Because, they want robots to do all of our jobs for us. And then, they'll give us what the hell is it? Some kind of, a living wage or whatever the hell it's called. Give you, money every month. So it's and like everything's 15 minutes away. That's why it's called the 15-minute city. It's terrifying. And they took Possibly. I mean, I hope Daniel Graham's in here tonight. I'll ask him. Maybe our guest, Nick the Gun Guy, knows. I've been to LA once, so I was there for a while. But anyway, a little while, a couple days. And but I would presume like Malibu's got to be like the most beautiful spot in all of California, right? Definitely all of LA, because I've been to Hollywood and I wasn't impressed. Not impressed at all. And this is way the hell back in the day. Now there's like bums living everywhere, illegals, doing driznugs, poop and needles all over the place. And that kind of builds into what I'm talking about, because Spencer Pratt's entire neighborhood went away. And then Karen Bass, who is the current libtarded lunatic mayor of LA, she said she was in like Rwanda or some shit. She was like on an African trip. And people called her up. They're like, Mayor Bass, you'll never guess what happened. And she's like, I'm on my trip. And they're like, where? To Cuba? No, that was years ago. I was in Cuba learning how to blow up the Capitol building. Like the January 6th? Yeah, but we really did it. And everybody got away with it. At least I did, because I'm mayor. They're like, what? And she's like, do I have to come back and shit? And they're like, yeah, you got to come back and shit. Yes. It's like a big deal. She's like, well, I got a couple of days left and shit. And I'm using a Groupon knuckle. I ain't coming back. I'll be back in a couple of days. So that's Karen Bass. And then they blocked it off so people couldn't even go into their houses. Even though it was all rubble, shit, you might find a basketball. That's the basketball my son and I used to play in the driveway with. It survived. It's blue. It survived. I don't know. Anything. Maybe, look, there's a half of our prom picture, honey. Look. Remember when we went to the prom? Yes, look at it. I got half of it. You're cut out, but I still look pretty good. Any remnants of your home in LA, you couldn't even go to it. They wouldn't let people, they're giving garbage, because the insurance companies, of course, they're in cahoots. By the way, that's what socialism, fascism, communism is when the government and business are in cahoots against you. Anyway, I digress. So Spencer Pratt is sick of it, and nobody else is stepping up to the plate. So he's like, you know what? I'm going to run for mayor of LA, because we've had nothing but libtard after libtard after libtard. And now we got nothing but, like I said, homeless illegals, regular American citizen illegals, roving gangs of, kids rioting at the beaches, poop and filth on the streets, men dressed up as women shaking their wieners for little kids. It's just mass hysteria. It's Sodom and Gomorrah, really. So Spencer Pratt's running in LA. Tonight's the big vote. Now, I guess they do that stupid voting system. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I can't remember the name of it. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry, let's hit myself. And they do that stupid voting thing where it's like, oh, you got to get a certain percentage or there's a runoff. So if Spencer Pratt can somehow win the whole gimmick tonight with, I believe it's with 51%, which is, not too crazy, then he wins outright. But if it's like 48 to 49 or 48 to 41, whatever, it's a runoff between the top two gimmicks. Okay. And this, he's running as a Republican, so it's kind of rough. But my boy Spencer Pratt's been out there putting in that work, boy. He's out there meeting all the Bloods and the Crips. He's getting the Bloods and Crips. He's like, just get to the polls. And of course, there's shenanigans. I got a story if I can find it, because I had it from like 4 days ago. But they found a pile because they're doing mail-in ballots in LA. Oh, it's completely 100% Democrat-ran city. What do you know? Shocker. And they're still doing the garbage mail-in ballots with the stupid ballot boxes. And they found a ballot box that was tampered with and opened. And, like a mile away, they found like 2 giant stacks of mail-in ballots, and they were all burnt up. And somebody opened them all up, and like 95% of them were all Spencer Pratt. What do you know? Listen, I vote early, often, and as much as you can. Sorry, listen. Mrs. My wonderful Mrs. Starboard. What we do is we vote on voting day. Okay. But if you can't, then put your mail-in ballot in there and then still go to the damn polls and say, hey, I put in a mail-in ballot. Where is it? Because maybe I didn't mail it right. Can you prove that you've received my mail-in ballot? And if they can't, then say, well, I'd like a whatever dummy one, whatever they call it, backup one, and we'll put that in just in case. That's how you do it nowadays in this ridiculous rigged up system we got. That's what you people in LA, I pray that's what they did. But we get all types of stuff on Spencer Pratt. The big story, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Donald Trump waking up to the enemy, to Satan's little helper? Donald Trump went off. And now, if I did this show like 6 hours ago, I would have said apparently, but it's not apparently anymore. It's been confirmed, 100% true. Donald Trump was on the phone with Bibi Netanyahu, Benjamin Netanyahu, not his real name. But for some reason, all these people make fake names. I got a fake name too. So I guess they're okay. They're okay. No, I tell you guys all the time, it's a stage name. It's I'm on the right. It's starboard's the right side of a ship. You know what I mean? It's also, when you get on a boat and you go on an excursion, a trip, an adventure, starboard means where the stars are. You're star bound. And port means, we're going back. It sucks over on the left. Anyway, but so Trump called him up. He's like, what the bleep you doing over there, you stupid son of a boop? So we're gonna check it out. And it's not really mine. The great Alex Jones, friend of the show, he somehow used the magic of AI and created what it would actually look like. So we'll take a look at that. And UK, fucking let's go. The UK is taking their country back. I hope it sticks. I hope it's just not like, well, we took the day off and we're gonna go show those bobbies who's boss, and then it's over. You know, don't do that. Keep it up. Listen, we took this country we took it back away from the stinking British. How do we do it? We didn't do it by saying, pretty please. Oh, please, may I have more freedom, please? No. We took that shit back. So it's gonna be a wild ride and great to see. I wanted to say what's up to the chat real quick, but is Tony Hay Munkets here? When Tony Hay Munkets shows up, I got a little special thing just for him. So I want to give him some love. But speaking of giving him some love, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, all around the galaxy, because by the way, we have the greatest chat in all space and time, right? Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, welcome our co-host for the evening, none other than the greatest gunman in the world, greatest designer of all time, the one and only Nick the Gun Guy. What's up, brother?
Yo, what's happening, dude?
Dude, for a second that you had me I thought you were wearing a COVID mask. I'm like,
no, I screwed up my laptop and clicked deny access to my mic and camera.
Shit.
And I don't know, because I'm retarded, don't know how to change that. So I'm like, well, cell phone it is tonight, baby.
There you go. How's everything going? How you doing?
It's good, brother. How are you?
I'm not bad. I don't know I don't know why today my allergies weren't as bad. I didn't have to take any allergy medicine, so hopefully my brain's functional. But
there you go. I don't know. Did you see in the chat us talking about having the Scott Starboard ashtray?
Yes,
I'm telling you, man.
Metal.
Yeah,
I mean, you don't have.
Maddie P wants it. We've already probably got 5 sold.
I would love a wooden one, right? But
Yeah.
I'm a smoker, so I want to use it. So that's why I want the metal one, because I
Yeah.
just happen to know. You know what I mean? Like wood, I'm gonna put it out in there. And say, no, I put it out.
Yeah,
on
but
my
we
face.
can engrave wood, and it actually looks cool. We could do it. We could do either.
Really?
Yeah,
What-
we can engrave wood.
That would be phenomenal. What about? See,
Yeah.
I don't want to give you more work than you need. But
Oh, dude, it's cake, bro. It takes longer to set It takes longer to set it up than it does to engrave it. All jokes aside, dude, it takes seconds.
what about because I was gonna say, what about a wooden one, but it has resin, so you could use
Yeah.
it without ruining it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
sick.
I'll clear them like you said. I think it'd look cool, something fun and different. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh
So-
hell yeah! That's
That way you
amazing.
ain't got to keep messing with the window.
Exactly. I pre-opened it. I'm like, fuck that. I know I'm gonna be having a good time. So
I love it.
my God. Was it you? I think it was you. Somebody was like, I didn't know you smoked. You didn't
Yeah,
look
it
like
was
a
me.
Yeah, it was you. I thought
Dude,
so.
blew my mind, bro.
That is so funny. Did you see in Bubba's chat today? I can't remember who it was. I'm sorry, I can't remember, but they said they were like, I can't believe people still smoke cigarettes. There's no benefits to cigarettes at all. It's so ridiculous in 2026. And I'm like, I don't want to be an advocate for cigarettes, by the way.
Yeah.
But it's like there's got to be a little benefit to it. I mean, people still do it. So it's like, and by the way, and I showed my son this years ago because I love my son, but he was really worried. He still is. Like my kids always tell me to quit smoking, and I always tell them don't stop bugging me about it. You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna sit there and be like, smoke is good for you. But there are some weird hidden benefits, like it boosts your testosterone, it helps like block COVID and a bunch of other shit. And like my biggest gripe with the dude in Bubba's chat was, I'm like, like, so you go to anybody can go to the supermarket, any supermarket you want, and it's like all our food has trash in it. Like it's why I'm so pissed at RFK Jr. It's like, dude, you got 2 years left. Like, hurry up.
Yeah.
Because I'd love to, but Democrats have whoever the hell's running the damn country, they have no problem feeding us poisons. You heard on Bubba today, and I've been talking about it anyway. They're releasing a whole bunch of mosquitoes in Florida and California to like vaccine people, basically. Now you don't even have to, worry, don't even bother coming down to your Walgreens or CVS or wherever you go. We'll just have the mosquitoes inoculate you with this fake mRNA shit. And so, and then, I mean, look at the chemtrails in the air, this fucking smog, and the air quality is trash. These stupid data centers, they don't mind them ruining our water. But I don't know, is it this way in Florida? Because here in Massachusetts, they ban Newports. Like they fucking tax cigarettes so ridiculous. They're like $17 a pack now. It's fucking insane.
You might as well just switch to crack.
Right. I know. And I'm like, it tells me that there's some kind of benefit to nicotine. It has to be, because why would they take it away? Oh, before I forget. So especially way back in the day, my son was like, he was probably like 10 or 11. And he was, was a little upset. Maybe he was even 9. And he had some tears in his eyes. He's like, you really got to stop smoking. He's like, I don't want you to die. Like he was freaking out. And and I was like, no problem, dude. And I was like, I looked up on the internet. I talked to him, calmed him down. And he went and did this thing. And I ran over to the computer and opened up the internet and I look it up. And sure enough, there you go. Every single person from the Guinness Book of World Records that is the longest living person, a ton of them come from Okinawa. I don't know what Mr. Miyagi did over there, but he's waxing on and off so much. I don't know, but they all smoked. All of the oldest living people smoke. And I show my son, and like he's like, "What?" I'm like, "Listen, I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying do it.
Right.
Never do this, please."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "But," and he's like, he goes, "Wow." And even still to this day, all these years later, he's like, "That made me feel so much better." And ever since then, he's been looking stuff up, and he's like, "Wow, nicotine." Like, and he's like, "Dad, well, why don't you just quit and get the Zyn stuff?" And I'm like, "You're probably right. Like, I will eventually quit." So I'm not saying that the smoking part is bad, but the nicotine part is actually good for you. There's benefit. Like I said, it boosts testosterone. And we love women, don't get me wrong, but estrogen, like especially a man has too much estrogen, that's what leads to cancer, especially testicular cancer. You can ask Dr. Dan. If you look it up, like men with testicular cancer, they have super low T, and they're probably a little bit pudgy, so they got a lot of estrogen. So estrogen is known to maybe not cause cancer, but increase cancer.
Yeah.
Testosterone kills that, and it shrinks it and gets rid of it. And your percentages go way the hell down. When they do certain cancer treatments, they give you testosterone. Yeah. So, maybe, and plus they, all the libs want us to be a bunch of drag queen story hour,
exactly.
Sims. So, they're like, oh, take the cigarettes away. The men are still manly. They're not feminine enough yet. But I don't know. But
imagine KP when he turns into a drag queen at story time.
Oh, God. We need a face reveal from KP. Dag nabbit.
We do. This is like I've asked him, what's the super chat going to take? What's it going to take for us to get a KP reveal? The only thing better is if he wore a Kenny Powers mask, to really like throw us off, like the full on mask. Like how great would that be?
Dude, it'd be unbelievable. It's funny you say that, because I was looking up like masks or something. My son's working on something right now, so I can, because I did it before on OBS and I can still do it, but it's like Snapchat filter. Yeah. Right? And they used to have them back when Snapchat was at its peak, and you could just I could take a screenshot of you right now and put it on, and it would be almost perfect. Yeah. And then they took it away for whatever the hell reason. But so I had to get an older version of Snapchat. I have it right here on my computer, and download all this crap, and all these people saved the program. And I don't know if you remember, but the last few times I did it, the quality's terrible. It looks like a freaking, it's something out of nightmares. It's terrible. Yeah. But so long story short, I was looking up stuff, and I found these masks. I don't know if you've ever seen them. So I could buy an Elon Musk mask, and it looks like, like a bank robber. Like the bank robber gimmick. Special. Yeah. But it somehow blends your face in the background with that face. It looks pretty real, but I don't know. I need something. I need something so bad.
Hell yeah, dude.
I wanted to Tim Pool deal, dude.
I wanted to premiere the tactical Tim Pool tonight, but I couldn't get a beanie in time. And I'm not gonna lie, I thought we were doing tomorrow, so I was like, oh, and I was literally, as you said that, I'm literally on Dick's Sporting Goods looking for beanies. I'm like, well, tactical Tim Pool's gonna have to wait a couple weeks, but we'll get there. So
listen, it's my excuse to get you back here again.
Maybe he'll finally acknowledge me, huh?
Right?
How great if it went viral, right?
Holy shit!
You
see how many people are watching right now?
How many we got?
1,070 people.
On what?
On this show right now.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
Welcome,
everybody. Welcome to the Scott Starboard Show. Follow, like, and share, Chuckalackas.
Yeah.
Let's build this army. Subscribe, get some subs, sub it out for your boy.
We were just kind of hanging for a second.
Let's go.
Holy shit.
Must be that Nick the Gun Guy rub.
That's right. I was literally about to say, one of these days when we blow up, Tim Pool won't be able to avoid us. But
exactly. I'm going to the compound. I'm going to confront him. This is my spot now, bro. This is tactical Tim Pool's time. The takeover is starting. So
let's go. All right, let's get into a couple of stories, and we'll get to the chat. Believe it, but chat's my favorite thing. But I'm trying to, figure out, because, I'd go onto the chat at the beginning, and the next thing you know, I got 20 seconds left to do fucking.
Hey, we got 2 minutes now that DMS is on vacation, so you'll be all right.
Oh, exactly. Well, we get a little extra. You never know, though, because I got a shitload of stuff. All right, that's yesterday.
There we go.
Fantastic. Here we go. By the way, happy Nuclear Family Month. Governor Mike Braun of Indiana. I said this yesterday, but I'm going to say it every day, damn it. He signed a new proclamation marking it official that June is Nuclear Family Month. Thank you to the governor of Indiana. Have you ever been to Indiana?
I've not. Did you see the thing in Nebraska
No.
that Bubba talked about today with the lady showing up to the town hall meeting and like chanting the trans, trans rights and all that for, Pride Month?
Great. Where was that? Nebraska?
Yeah, of all places, right?
Yeah, no kidding.
Like, leave that to the professionals. Alex Stein's got that market cornered, lady. You need to stay in your lane.
And she didn't even do it good. It was like super crazy. It was kind of funny when Bubba was chanting it along with her, though.
Yes.
I have to say it was pretty good. I wasn't expecting him to do it. By the way, happy birthday, Dr. Dan Diaco, dude.
Yes.
What? I wasn't ready for that. I try to save everybody's. I got yours, you sneaky son of a gun. I got you in my phone now. Like, I just put everybody's shit in my calendar on my phone because God knows I won't remember it. But
see, I get lucky with all that because everybody, when they have to do all their gun forms, has to give me all their info. So it's like you said, I got all that shit on lockdown. Same thing. I got socials, birthdays, photos, addresses. I got the full Rolodex. No.
Let's see if I can find this damn thing real quick.
You pumped for football season with AJ Brown coming?
Oh, dude. Listen. Like I said yesterday, here it is. Is this her? Yes.
Yes.
I've given up on baseball. There is not one baseball team that hasn't gone, full libtard.
Yeah.
So I'm done. And I'm from Boston. Boston Red Sox are my team. I've actually quit them way before it was cool to do so because I'll say it real quick. Yawkey Way was Tom Yawkey, was the owner of the original owner of the Red Sox, the Yawkey family. So this is the story. Nobody knows if this is true, and nobody's ever confirmed this, but somebody was just a disgruntled employee said this. So Willie Mays came out and Jackie Robinson, and they were trying out for the Red Sox. And this is supposedly what happened. Tom Yawkey came out, and the manager of the Red Sox at the time was, everybody's scouting like, wow, these guys are great. And supposedly Tom Yawkey came out and said, what the hell are these guys? Get these ends off my field.
Oh, shit.
And we didn't sign Jackie Robinson or Willie Mays. And we were like one of the last ones to get a black player. And people say that like it's like, oh, they waited 30 years. No, we were like a year later, we got a black player. Like, don't be like, oh, the last team. Yeah, the last team. Like, they just opened up the Negro Leagues. It was a different time period in life.
Yeah.
And by the way, like, Tom Yawkey, like, he gave so much money. Like, seriously, he donated so much money to Boston, the community, to children's, to battered women shelters. Like, this dude was like super giving of himself. Seriously.
Yeah.
And like, he was making crazy money because nobody thought baseball was going to be like a big venture. He just loved baseball, so he got a baseball team. He's probably, I'm sure he's hoping to make a profit, but he didn't think he'd turn into a multi-zillionaire. So long story short, right next to Fenway Park is called Yawkey Way. So this was right Obama era. It's probably about 2 years before BLM and shit. And they were like, oh, we're getting, oh shit. Whoops, he dropped. Where'd he go? There you are.
There we are. I don't know what happened.
I know. I was like, wait, am I talking about? So long story short, Yawkey Way's right next to Fenway Park, and they changed the name of it. They were like, he's racist. And so we're not going to have that anymore. We're going to be inclusive and DEI and all this crap. And I'm like, you know what? Like, I don't care. Like, and they were knocking statues and shit down. That's like when the statue knocking shit started. So long story short, I'm like, they're my favorite team. I'm done. I'm just freaking done.
Yeah.
And at the time, Robert Kraft of the Patriots was, like pushing back on all of it. So I'm like, fucking, I love football more, to be honest with you. So, oh, well, I'll focus on that. But long story short, since you asked, we just got AJ Brown after, going to the Super Bowl. Yeah, we got stomped because we didn't have anybody to throw to. But after we win the Super Bowl this year, maybe I'll stop watching, but probably not.
Maybe if they win the Super Bowl, that's what'll get KP to do the face reveal.
Let's go, KP.
Yeah.
Do you agree? Kenny Powers, please tell me you agree.
That we should get him holding a Lombardi trophy on the show. That's what we'll do.
Oh shit.
We'll have a victory Monday stream.
Listen, I've gone to so many championship what the hell they call it? Rallies, whatever. Yeah, parades in Boston. I've Celtics ones, way back in the day, Celtics ones, Bruins, everything. And the Patriots always had the best ones. Like I brought my middle daughter, who was little at the time, and she was like sitting there dancing with Gronk. Gronk was coming off the bus going up to the top of Boston City Hall to, have a big speech. Everybody's just yelling on the microphone, having a good time. And he comes out and he's blasting music and he's just dancing. And my daughter just happened to be dancing in because she heard the music before he came out. And she was only little and she's dancing. And he's like came by and he was like, just, whatever, like a foot from her. And he was dancing. I'm like, I'm like, this is the greatest shit of all time. But long story short, it's been so long. I haven't had a real good Super Bowl parade in a long damn time. So,
hell yeah.
Oh, I hope this is it. Because, for as much grief and shit as I've been giving Robert Kraft, he puts on the best parade of all the people. It's all the teams. It's great. But, man, the NFL, like I showed it yesterday, they're like super woke now. It's ridiculous. But there are, I believe, 11 teams that haven't done any stupid rainbow flag nonsense, so we'll see. But so the NFL's, they're still hanging on by a thread. Basketball, they were doing all that crap, like BLM on their uniforms and shit, and some people still do, but it seems like it mostly went away. So I went back to watching my Celtics. I didn't watch them for a while. The Bruins, they were starting to be ridiculous. There was I think there's still like a woman who's like the president, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, and she's been BLMing it all up and shit, and LGBTQ in it. So we'll see. If they take away my Bruins, I don't know what the hell are we gonna have left. I'm not watching soccer.
Yeah. What about who do you got in the finals? You got the Knicks or the Spurs? Or are you not even watching?
I honestly haven't been watching. Once the Thunder were out, you know what I mean? I wanted the Thunder for Rainey.
Yeah, I agree.
I really did. But I would say, New York, I love and hate New York, but New York, I don't think they've ever won. And if they have won, it was before like our grandparents were alive. So I guess I'm rooting for New York to finally get theirs. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yep.
Who do you want?
I'll take New York in 6. So
also, there you go. Also, White Ice Tea, our brother, he's a New Yorker. So if they win, I'll just be happy for Frank. There you go. No, I'm happy. Because San Antonio, we don't have nobody in San Antonio. We got people in Austin. We got people in Dallas, Fort Worth, Plano. I ain't got nobody out there in San Antonio.
We might now with all these new people we got on.
Yeah,
we may have to put up a map and be like, tell us where y'all are from.
This is wild. Honestly, I'm kind of nervous, but
it's dope. Right. I hope they better like and share and thumb it up, bro.
Right.
So,
all right. We're gonna play this. I'm gonna get to the chat, and then we'll get back into some. We'll bounce back and forth with the chat.
Absolutely.
But so for everybody wondering, this is what Nick was just talking about. This is a real senator from Nebraska. I thought Nebraska was based. Like,
yeah, you would think so. You'd think it'd be like,
right.
Good old Midwest, Who
the fuck elected this broad in Nebraska? I told you guys yesterday the story. I'm dealing with a customer, and out of the absolute blue, she just, that's because of Trump. And I'm like, and this lady is worth like $700 million. I looked her up, and I'm like, this lady, she has almost $1 billion, and she's got properties all over the place in Massachusetts, Martha's Vineyard, Hawaii, and it's like, really? Like, I'm pissed at Trump for a whole different reason than this libtarded lady, but it's like, I don't have any money. If I had a 15th of your money, I wouldn't give a shit who was in office. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you,
dude? It's never enough.
It
never
really
enough.
isn't. It really isn't. So
unfortunately,
This is this elected official in the great state of Nebraska. What is going on?
Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people.
And why is that so short of a clip? Because that's what she did for 2 minutes and 74 seconds.
Yeah.
Straight. I mean, just listen. This is, look at this is real. A real life senator from Nebraska who's throwing a temper tantrum while shouting, and then she started singing, "We need trans people." I wanted to mention in the comments. By the way, I mean, there's still great people. Obviously, there's fantastic, amazing Bubba Army people in Bubba's chat. But he's got to stop it, man. The chat is not as funny. It's not as popping. There's like 2 minutes seriousness, not enough Kenny Powers and Johnny Z. That's all I'm saying.
We need our boys.
Yo, it's driving me crazy. I'm like, this is awful.
It's wide open, or did they close it back to subscribers only?
It's subscribers only. And I'm like, and it's like I think I commented like 4 times today in the chat, and I'm like, there wasn't like, it's like I said like one thing funny and the other 3 were like kind of serious or whatever.
Yeah. And
it's like, this doesn't feel right. I want to be sarcastic and funny and witty. This is boring.
I'll sponsor Kenny's membership if he shows us his face.
Oh, come on, Kenny. The trophy. And listen, what can I keep on adding?
Did you see him in the chat? He already says the pressure's on.
That's right.
From the first one. So we just got to get away. We just need to be like old school. Just get a van and find out where he's at and just abduct him. And then like have him over here in a mask, and then we just take the mask off and we had a certain chat. There he is.
I'm going to up the ante. So what do we got? We got the Patriots championship trophy.
Yep.
What did we just say we're going to have?
I'll give him a lifetime membership to Bubba Army chat.
Lifetime membership to Bubba Army chat, and I will buy the wooden Scott Starboard Nick the Gun Guy ashtray for you. Come on, Kenny, give us that
mug,
that beautiful putta. I think that's what the Jews call it. I don't know. Don't say that to Spanish people because I think it means bitch. One or the other. But I want to get into this real quick before we get.
Heck yeah.
Trump supposedly calls up Netanyahu last night and says, "You're fucking crazy. You'd be in prison if it weren't for me. I'm saving your ass. Everybody hates you now. Everybody hates Israel because of this." Yep. That's what the official U.S. officials telling Axios. President Trump unloaded on Israeli Satanist Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu during a heated phone call over Israel's military actions in Lebanon. I think I was one of the first people to. I just happened to get lucky because everybody was posting it at the time. Because when I started the show yesterday, it was like 23 minutes ago, and I was like, "Oh shit," something like that. Now I retweeted it quick. There's a church that was built by this is medieval times. By the at the time king of Jerusalem, because the history of that region, it's gone back and forth. But there was Israel was up top, and then down below was whatever. There were 2 halves of where Israel was, so there's 2 different kings and blah blah blah. And that's where you get the whole worshiping false idols gimmick, because the people up top who happened to be Israel, they had 2 different cow statues that they worshipped, and one was Moloch and the other one's Baal. And then King David, the David and Goliath, the guy who cheated against the bigger opponent, the Palestinian guy, shot him with a bow and arrow. I mean, with a fucking slingshot. He becomes the king of Israel, and then it all becomes one giant country. And then it eventually splits off again. And when it splits off again, that king built in Lebanon for Christians. He wasn't building it for himself or his own religion, for crying out loud. He built it for Christians. This temple up on top of this mountain in Lebanon. It would cost literally like $17 zillion in today's money. And so what did Benjamin Netanyahu do? He just blew the thing up. We're right in the middle of peace talks with, a one-legged, what is he, a tranny Ayatollah, or something, like the gay Ayatollah. And they're all beat up. The guy's got a half a leg. Who knows if he's doing drag queen story time on the side. I really don't care, but we're about to get cheap gas again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we
and
need
it's
it.
like, yeah, and Israel's like, nah, fuck that. We have the greater, you know what the Greater Israel Project is, right?
Not familiar with it. What do you got?
So the Greater Israel Project, what Israel wants to do is, and by the way, it's not all people in Israel. You know what I mean? It's just like us here. Like we don't, we don't have the same, not every single American's got the same values as like, New York or LA. So whatever. I just want to put that out there because it's not every single person in Israel. Matter of fact, from what I heard today, it's like 68% of Israelis are like, they want all the shit to go away. They're done with Netanyahu. But anyway, so the Greater Israel Project is, it's just a land grab. So they want Gaza, the West Bank,
Lebanon,
half of Turkey, all of Lebanon, all the way up to Syria. They want what's the other one? Just a bunch of the places, and a chunk of Egypt. And from what I've heard, Egypt's armies, they're no slouches. So good luck with that part. And they want to take a big chunk of Saudi Arabia. So what they want is an empire.
Yep.
They wanted to bring back an empire because, like, I kind of did a shitty job explaining it, but the history of Israel going all the way back 3,000, 4,000 years, at one point, they owned all of that shit. So the Greater Israel Project is them taking back the original land that they got to conquer at one point.
Yeah.
That makes sense? So, and by the way, every single thing that they are bombing, all the areas, Turkey, Lebanon, what's the other one? It's right above them. They're all the Christian sections. So they want to take all Lebanon, but like everything on the west are Christians. Everything on the east are Muslims. And they're basically the ones who, oh man, my brain. The Ottomans. So they are actually all the Ottomans. And they don't call themselves Ottomans anymore, but that's where all the Ottomans, when they finally got pushed back for the last and final time, Bulgaria and everybody pushed the Ottomans back. I know this isn't the most interesting thing. But they pushed them all back, and that's where they landed, in the west side of Turkey and the west side of Lebanon and Syria and a bunch of places. So, Netanyahu and fucking the IDF, they are all about, like, they're still like 4,000 years in their mind. Like they're fighting 4,000-year-old wars when it's like, dude, we got computers and toilet paper and shit. Like we're so far advanced. Like just let it go, buddy. So this dickhead won't stop. And here's the thing. I question. Do you think that phone call that he's, before I do, let's do this. I hope I retweeted it. Oh boy. It's kind of funny, but it's weird. Like Alex Jones, friend of the show, posted this, and I thought, oh, is this it? Oh shit. Dag nabbit, where is it? I'm far back. Let me just go straight to Alex Jones's deal.
We need to get you on Alex Jones.
Oh, dude, I'm friends with Rex.
Yeah.
Rex said he might come on, and then I haven't pushed him for it because, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to push him yet. So this is AI. Fair warning, YouTube, don't ban me and shit. But so this is what it would look like.
You are fucking crazy. You'd be in prison if it weren't for me. I'm saving your ass. Everybody hates you now. Everybody hates Israel because of this.
Damn.
You are fucking.
So that's, I think he'd have a little bit more bass, you know what I mean? But it's AI, so what do you want from me? But so I was thinking about it, right? And So for this to come out, right? Because this doesn't look good for Benjamin Netanyahu and our entire government for the past 2 or 3 years, maybe even the past 80 years, for all I know, has just worshipped Israel. We all know that. Like, it's just protect them at all costs. They're better than us. They're greatest ally, blah, blah, blah. And we know now it's bullshit. But I'm thinking to myself, do you think it was released honestly? Or do you think that it was released on purpose to try and save face for Trump? What do you think?
Oh man, I honestly, possibly purposely. I mean, what would they do if we pulled all of our assets out of there and left them to fend for themselves? Let's be honest.
They would be fucked. See, here's the thing. This is the scary thing. If they get their way and they get their Greater Israel project, the reason why, I mean, yes, they want that because it's 4,000 years old borders or whatever, but they want it. And I can show you, I can look it up. Benjamin Netanyahu has said it already. Yeah, that he wants an Israeli empire.
Nope, absolutely.
And I mean, I thought Napoleon was bad, and his Hitler was bad, and Stalin was bad. And I mean, yeah, they're all bad, but they're bad for wanting to, have their own empire. But we're the American taxpayer. We're supposed to pay for it for the fucking Israeli. No,
sorry about your luck.
Yeah, it's bullshit, and it's like. And by the way, they've already said it. Like Netanyahu said it right to our faces. He was in America when he said it. He said, by 2028, we're not going to need America's money anymore. They'll be coming to us for all of their needs, like computer chips and anything that deals with phones. And so basically, we're funding our competition.
Yeah. Yep.
What? Like,
people need to open their eyes.
Shit. Even if it's not, because I fully believe that it's a religious gimmick, and they don't like Christians. So there's that. But even if it wasn't, and if it was, everything's true, and just October 7th, blah blah blah. If it was just honest and upfront, it's still not good that we're funding our competition.
Yeah. I mean, we're funding that, and then all the money we send to Afghanistan to the Taliban. Just think if you cut those two things out and brought all that money home and fixed the problems abroad, you wouldn't have potholes anymore. You wouldn't have been late for that show that night.
No shit.
I get jokingly, but
no, you're right. I've been recording a whole bunch of just like 30, 40-second clips of me driving around at work, showing how bad the roads are. I was thinking of putting together something because I mean, I'm sure that they suck everywhere, but they can't be that bad in Florida with all them Ferraris and Lambos and shit.
They're not as bad. I've driven up there. I know what you're talking about, dude. It's you get lost in some of those, man. You lose car parts.
Oh yeah, I mean, and there's like gigantic, ridiculous holes, gaping holes with sharp edges. It's like, I mean, when it rains, you could probably, let like a 4-year-old swim in there like it's a fucking
right.
Jacuzzi.
You see those puddles, and you're like, how deep is it? Could be knee deep, could be ankle deep, could be whole car gone.
Exactly.
No,
and
I
it's
get
like
it.
you almost pray that it would rain so there would be something in it, because when there's not, and you're driving the speed limit of 25, 35 miles an hour, you hit that shit and boom, you fucking, and you hope that you get a flat, because they're known to rip axles off, especially on trucks, because it's just your truck's going 30 miles an hour and boom, full stop, and now you just destroyed your truck. It's like, and that's like, worst case scenario. Even still, I don't want to be driving like this the whole fucking time, because everything's all this is like 25 different colored patches of cement. It's like, oh my God. But you're right. I mean, even forget about the roads. They could literally, solve homelessness with all the money that we give to all these fucking countries.
It's disgusting. It's sad.
It really is. It's ridiculous, man. Before we go any.
That's what I love about Alex calling out old Cyclops. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's one thing I'll die on the hill with Alex. As much as, we joke and go back and forth.
Yeah.
It's truly sad where all this money goes. And you have people that see it and they still elect these people. Like you said, it's all the back spending, people funding things. If people would just open their eyes and realize, hey, this is what truly goes on.
Right. And you know what? I think people are.
But the sad part is you see what goes on to these people that try to speak up, and they either get bought or
Yep.
the other. So it's at what point are you bought and then turned into it, or do you just give up and you see the dark side and you're like, is it worth the little bit of money you make? Or do you
Right.
just go with the flow and line your pockets and become rich and it's somebody else's problem, you
Well,
know?
see, that's the thing with Trump, because we're like, oh, he's one of us and he's a billionaire. He doesn't
Yeah.
need the money. He's not going to sell
Yeah.
out.
I mean, think about it, dude. All he does and all the attempts, when do you just say fuck it and walk out?
Yeah, no shit.
I mean,
I mean,
I'd walk out for less, all jokes aside.
I know.
You know?
One thing I'm kind of worried about is, and I'm praying Spencer Pratt wins in LA, obviously.
Yeah.
But I am hoping that he's got that Serpico no sellout type of gimmick inside of him, because
Yeah.
what's going to happen if he goes there and fixes a couple of things?
Yep.
And then all the other promises go away, because now he's gonna, oh, we'll give you a little St. James Island. We'll give you this. We'll hook you up. You'll never have to do it's.
Yep.
I just hope he won't sell it, because for me, I'm not saying this just to blow myself up. Believe me, I'm my worst critic. I want to be a politician really bad. I've always wanted to.
Oh, dude, I've thought about it. I want to eliminate these fucking e-bikes, and I want to put restore order back to police and firefighters and all that. It's, dude, that job is dead. I have some buddies that do podcasts that have, the same issue, and it's so sad, these mayors, and it all starts at that level. Like you said, that's where the real change can be made. There's no more respect for the law anymore. There's no respect for those careers. People don't want to do the job. When they do their job, they're worried about. Did you see the guy in New York that hit a dude with a cooler and now he's facing murder charges? Off-duty cop threw a cooler at a guy. The motorcycle or e-bike thing he was on wrecked and killed him, and now he's facing attempted murder charges.
Is there a video?
I believe so. Yeah, but it happened in New York a little while back. But it's like stuff like that, like. You're doing so. What do? You're handcuffed. Do you do the right thing and then, face what you do? Or I mean, it's just it's sad. There's no respect, and the people just don't hold that like they used to. I mean, you remember when you were a kid, when you saw a cop, it didn't matter who it was. It was respect.
Yes,
that was a respectful thing. I mean, I still, when I see cops doing my thing, if I'm by myself and you can see I stop and wait to make sure nothing happens. Like you said, dude, no one has respect for that position or the career anymore.
Well, that's what I was saying yesterday. I'm like, do you think these kids would be? What's it called when they go to a beach or somewhere? And
the teen takeovers.
Teen takeover.
Yeah, we had one here by Snook and I on Sunday where that shooting was. That's 10 minutes from my house.
No way.
Yeah, I could literally. It's
what?
I could. Yeah, it's right there in Clearwater.
Oh my God.
So literally from they joke the famed roundabout to where Hogan's Beach Shop is literally at the heart of where that happened. Right across the street is Hogan's Beach Shop. It's right there and it sounds messed up to say, but we have that issue down here in Clearwater. Every 7 to 10 years it gets dark. They try to clean it up, and then 7-10 years later. I mean, I was at a local business down there with some friends hanging out. In the 4 hours we were there was at least 3 to 4 swarms of 10 to 15 cop cars breaking up fights, hoodlum stuff. Yeah. And hey, profiling works. The whites weren't out. We'll just say that,
Yeah. Well, I've been saying this for a very long time. The biggest problem are these fucking activist judges. If we can't fire judges, we'll never solve anything. Nothing truly will be solved, because they are letting them go.
Yeah, they don't have consequences. Like you said, what's worse happens? They get a slap on the wrist. Oh, I'll do it again. It's just like in the schools. You can't discipline no more. So these kids do what they do, and I get to go home for the day. Oh, please sign me up. You're not allowed to, spank your kid, punishment. I mean, what do you do?
No shit. And it's like, obviously in the Black community, the biggest problem, like, that's why I was so glad for that Indiana mayor, because it's like Nuclear Family Month. How about we do that instead? Because everybody here knows, every Black friend I have, everybody knows that, fathers leaving the house is why. And so it's such a domino effect, because it all started, who was it? FDR with the New Deal. The New Deal they put in place FDR's caught, saying, I'll have these N words voting Democrat for the next 100 years. And he wasn't wrong.
Nope.
So the mother can have welfare as long as the father's not around. What the fuck kind of incentive is that?
Yeah.
It's an incentive to destroy the nuclear family.
Unfortunately, you see the same thing on the reservations and stuff like that too. Everything's given to you. You live off the system. Why do better?
That's right.
Why try to, and it's sad because like you said, you and I could stop what we're doing now, go on welfare and probably be better off than we were, but we don't have that moral compass because we're hardworking. We bust our ass. We have a family and, we try to do the right thing. It's sad. That's missing.
It really is. Yep. And I'll tell you, when those people are in the system like that, and they're, all these, I guess you could say for, a safety net. Oh, I got food stamps. I get this. I get Section 8. I get that. The way the government does it is that if, and people still work. And if you make a certain amount of money, you lose like 5 of those safety nets. And each one of them was like an extra $50,000 and $40,000, $50,000. So why work if you're going to get punished for getting a better job? So you stay right where you are. They keep you broke, and it's fucked up, man. And like, there's supposed to be safety nets to help. Did I lose them again?
I'm here.
Oh, there you go. There's supposed to be, safety nets to catch you.
It glitched.
It's not supposed to be a cradle care package. You know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, just stay in government mommy's arms and we'll rock you to bed. Oh, don't try to get up. Stay right in your crib. You know what I mean? It's fucked up. And it's like, so, but I was going to say with the fathers leaving the house, and obviously it happens in, white people too. I've very rarely seen it in Asian people, but I know a lot of Spanish or whatever people, but it's huge in the black community. Obviously.
Hey man, facts and stereotyping work. It's just, unfortunately, if you don't like it, change it. Do something. Right. We all had choices as well. I enjoy guns. I can't be a piece of shit because what I like to do. Sorry about your luck. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly. And think about it. So it's like encouraged. So it's like, oh, the husband or the boyfriend or baby daddy's still going to be in the picture. He just can't live there. It's like, huh? Yeah. So they encouraged them to leave, and then since they're shamed, nobody wants to be shamed and guilted and embarrassed. They turn it into, oh, it's cool. Look it, because I fuck all types of bitches. I got bitches all over.
Imagine if you ran on the template of if you have any kind of felony or any kind of charge like that, you lose all rights to benefits, just like you do to vote, just like you do to have a gun. Why shouldn't they lose their right to all their free handouts? There you go. That'll curb that real quick.
That's right.
And unfortunately, the sad thing is that's just common sense, but we don't have it anymore.
Right. It's the funniest thing you say that because probably like from like 2016, 2017, and Mrs. Starboard and I always say common sense to shit. And our oldest, he's like, why do you guys keep saying common sense? He's always ragging us on it because he goes, the first word of that phrase is common. It's not common anymore. I'm like, that is so sick. Because when we grew up, it was, it's like you didn't pick on it. Maybe you jokingly pick on somebody, but you don't pick on a stranger or somebody for having like food stamps. And the people using the food stamps were embarrassed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now it's almost celebrated in some cultures.
So almost.
They wear it like a badge of honor. You know what I mean?
They're on TikTok like, yo, look, I got Fritos, motherfucker. I got all types of shit.
Yeah. And then they get pissed off when they can't get a certain food. Well, sorry, it's for bare necessities, for nutritional things, not for you to wild the fuck out.
They're like, I can't get a Bob Cook 2-liter of Coke. This is outrageous.
Does Bob take food stamps for his cookies? I'll ask him when I see him.
Now I might have to get on food stamps. No, I'm just real quick. Let me play this real quick and get to the chat. I missed the chat. Breaking. This was a while back. This is what you were talking about. Bronx judge Guy Mitchell just slammed former New York Police Department Sergeant Eric Duran with 3.
That's him.
Wow, this piece of shit. And this is the dude who did it?
No. I think in that video it might show when he actually
Yeah, I was kind of hiding it. Let me see it. So
Yeah.
he says, with 3 to 9 years of prison for throwing a cooler to stop a fleeing suspect on a scooter who to drive the scooter crash and died. But the same judge previously gave black teen Branley Gonzalez just 9 months for the fatal beating of a 69-year-old homeless man.
Yep.
I love how this guy's, it's not his fault. He's just trying to shorten it to abbreviate it or whatever,
Yep.
make it brief, for beating to death.
Yeah.
That's
another level. That's another
crazy.
You can't. That's the thing. They need to understand there's rules and there's laws, and you need to follow them, or you need to lose your job. If you
That's
can't
right.
do your job with a non-bias, facts over feelings,
Yep.
get off the bench, go back to being a lawyer, whatever you were before. You are against everything this country is about.
Exactly. And I'll
know?
tell you right now, we were talking about the judges. We need to be able to fire judges. This is fucking outrageous.
Well,
That
and
they
you see-
just have immunity.
And the sad part now is with all I don't know if I told you about when I had jury duty, the case I was on and whatnot. It was wild to me that there was over 200 of us pulled for this 5-day trial, and the humanity that was in this room with me, Scott, was insane. One lady claimed literally had barely anything on and claimed she was a influencer, which is code for OnlyFans. There was another guy in slides, socks, basketball shorts, a sleeveless t-shirt, and a do-rag. It's like I felt like I underdressed by wearing slacks, a polo, and dress shoes, and I did my hair, and I was like, I was probably the most overdressed person there. They probably thought I was a lawyer, jokingly, but I mean, it was just like, it was sad. So then what do you do? And everyone wanted out of it. And it's like, but this is your duty as a citizen for what to do. So why are you guys looking for ways out, and why not be presentable? And it literally, I think of the 10 of us, because there's the alternates, were the best dressed out of 200 people. And I kid you not, at least 150 people, if you were to have a dress code, wouldn't have made it. No jokes.
Wow.
It was that bad and just that insane.
Listen, I real quick, I remember when I was a young kid, I grew up in Brockton, Massachusetts. It's a rough city. Back then it was like 58% white people, whatever the percentage, everything else. Now it's like 4%, 8% white people.
Oh,
and it's like, there's plenty of shitty white people in the world. It doesn't mean every single white person is a good person or whatever. But now, the crime rates skyrocket. I mean, you could just see what it is. And by the way, now even the black people, and obviously I grew up, there's plenty of black people some of my best friends in the world. I'm still friends with this day. I love them to pieces. And they are now complaining. You know why? Because it's all people from Jamaica and Haiti and Honduras. And they're like
all the immigrants.
And they're cutting them off, or their friends and family off from their fucking social whatever, safety nets and shit, all their free welfare programs, to give it to them. And they're like, to give it to the immigrants, and so they're pissed. And by the way, even though there was some savage gangs and shit going on, they're terrified. Because this MS-13 style motherfuckers now are cutting tongues out.
Yeah,
and shit.
They're lawless. They're savages. Yeah. The only way you combat that is you kill that evil. You cannot justify, you cannot reason with it. You have to kill that evil.
That's fucking absolutely right. But when I was younger and I'd go to court, right, just for stupid shit, I was in the city. I was a dumb kid doing dumb shit. This has been going on for a long fucking time, because I'd sit in court waiting to hear my name be called. And I could give you 1,000 examples. And here's one example. They call this dude's name, and he's like big pimping. He's not dressed in a suit like I am, or maybe 5% of the people in there, they're wearing flip flops. It's just like, does anybody give a fuck? I'm not going to jail. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Anyway, this dude stands up. I think he's wearing I'm not even kidding, an leather 8-ball jacket, and he has 2 women. And maybe one of them could be his sister, for all I know. I'm pretty sure they were both prostitutes. And he's got one bitch on each arm. He's like, "What's up, Yana?" No respect whatsoever. And it's a female, judge. And I'll never forget it. And she looks over and she's like, Mr. Johnson, whatever the fuck his name is. She's like, So your lawyer's telling us that you have a drug problem. And he's like, yeah, and I'm trying to kick that shit or whatever. And he's talking just like this. I don't know the fucking words. It's been 30 years. And so she's like, okay, well, listen, this is the third time you've been caught. So, I'm not putting up with this anymore. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, and I'm in troubles, I'm in court. So I don't know. My hands is in this lady's fucking, my life's in this lady's hands. And I'm like, what's going to happen? Like, oh shit. Like, she sounded like she was serious. She goes, I'm putting you on 1 year probation. Oh, no. 1 year continue without a finding. She goes, do you know what that means? And he's like, yeah. And she goes, what does it mean? He goes, I can't get in trouble again for at least a year. And she goes, that's correct. And everybody in the court laughed.
Yeah. Why?
Because he's like, for at least a year, I can't get in trouble.
Yep.
And so, by the way, what did he do? So the prosecutor was like, well, Your Honor, because she didn't rule anything yet. And she goes, well, Your Honor, if I may. And she goes, go ahead. And he reads the whole police. And he had 15 jums of crack in his cheek and his mouth. And they caught all these things of crack all over him. Bagged up baggies. What are they in your mouth for? You're a drug addict, right? They should be in your pocket, your shoe, somewhere.
Yeah.
He's clearly a dealer. He's got more money than the rest of us wearing his ghetto-ass expensive clothes. He's got 2 bitches that are all decked out in fucking hooker outfits with gold and shit. All the rest of us are brokies. Like, are you fucking kidding me? So here's what really pisses me off. And I am upset now. I don't even think about my own case because I'm like, you just let the fucking guy. You're really upset? It's not even probation. Continue without a finding, which means we'll just drop it. What? So anyway, and by the way, he was giving the cops problems. He was a piece of shit. Like, they were reading the whole police report. It's like the third time. So for just that, he's been in there for fucking 15 other things, but this is the third time caught selling crack. But he's smoking. And by the way, his teeth were beautiful. It's like, you smoking that much shit, you ain't having no good teeth no more. But real quick, this guy stands up. I might have told this before. I feel like I have, but just bear with me. So this guy stands up. He looks like he's probably late 50s, early 60s. He's thin, but you could tell, like, he's rugged. He's strong, right? And long story short, he got caught fishing on a pond that abuts his own house. He's been fishing there, and his great-grandfather fished there. It's right. They've had the same family house forever. And apparently they changed the laws where you need a license to fish in fresh water. Now they do it for salt water, which is like, what? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Anyway, the guy's never been arrested. Nothing has ever this guy has never caused any problems whatsoever. And it's the first time he's ever been in trouble. And it's on his record because they said, listen, there's no excuse. You should have known better. This is literally back to back, by the way.
Yeah.
You should have known better. If that's your property, then you need to understand the rules, and ignorance of the law is no excuse. She's like, so it's like he was found guilty. He had to pay like fines and court fees and whatever. And he's sitting there. Oh, and he can't fish for 2 years. He can't apply for a fishing license for 2 years. And he's leaving it, right? And you can see, like, this guy's a hardy, like, he looked like he was like 6'4", like, he was a big dude. You can tell, like, this guy's been working his whole life, busting his ass. And this piece of shit comes in with an 8-ball jacket and 2 hookers, selling crack for the third time, and they slap him on the wrist. And, like, I'm sure the guy can afford it, but it's like, what? You're taking away fishing for 2 years from me, and you're fining me for my first ever, like. Yeah. And this is when I was a young, stupid little teenage kid. So, and it's just been getting worse and worse. And this is the same. Now we're just dealing with it, on a fucking ridiculously massive scale. Because this is Massachusetts. Yeah. When I was a kid, like, we all knew you didn't fuck around with Alabama, Texas, Florida, Georgia. Like, there was Tennessee. There was states you didn't fuck around with. So, like, you go down there and the cops arrest you, the judges are going to throw the book at you. Now, I mean, we're seeing Texas. They're about to fucking let this Carmelo Anthony dickhead basically go because he's not competent. Fuck you, he was competent enough to
coming up to
stab
kill.
somebody. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, you know right from wrong, motherfucker. You know what you did.
You're fucking damn right.
Yep.
But real quick, look at this. Speaking of OnlyFans, our boy Clavicular.
Oh, I was like, is Kenny Powers got an OnlyFans?
Clavicular is joining OnlyFans. What is going on? I thought he was based. What are we doing? Oh my God! Not
KP did tell me the other day that he had an OnlyFans. I asked to see his face. He told me he'd send me his link. So that's just information he put in the chat somewhere. You know, not trying to dox the guy.
It's only cheeks. It's just his ass the whole time.
I was gonna say, imagine it like you said his thing. We just get a shot from the neck down. You know.
Oh my God! Well, let's get to the chat real quick. Matty P, Doctor Father Starboard. Go in peace. Stay in peace. Don't go.
Maddie's the goat.
Maddie is the fucking goat. Absolutely. Thomas Gilson. Love you, brother. Speak of the angel. There he is. Kenny Powers. Only cheeks.
Our little angel.
Get them little sweet cheeks right there. I like this. Oh, good. I was kind of worried because the Tim Pool thumbnail from the other day, that was like the height of my thumbnail skills. I don't know if I'll ever.
Did you see me in the chat earlier joking about your thumbnail made me relive the Bubba Seth controversy?
No,
with the Trump and Netanyahu.
No, oh, that's great. Oh man, this is my review of Red Lobster. But first, let me tell you about the Democrats. The unknown turtle. The unknown turtle is Mrs. Starboard. In case anybody didn't know. Hit the like. I always forget to tell people that shit. Truth is unbreakable. Hey everybody! Wow, Red Lobster, Trump versus oops, I crap my pants, Netanyahu. Let's go. Oh my God! Truth's not feeling good. No, I'm feeling like I can feel it right now. My allergies are starting to kick in, but today somehow, it was pretty good. At least considering. Good. Just keep us on in the background and get some rest. Don't go nowhere, please. Look at this guy. The greatest of all, Nick the God. There's Johnny Z. I don't know why on my StreamYard it doesn't show up. Like all the posts and stuff don't show up. I don't know what the hell's going on with that, but
Johnny's a good dude.
Fucking love Johnny Z. Always, dude.
How many viewers we got right now? We still up there over a G-ball?
We got 1,067.
There we go. Let's go.
A little nervous, but we'll hang in there. Renee Rose, I love you with every fiber of my being, and you know it. Thank you for being here. I'm trying to get down to the. I'm way away from here. Snit the great Snizzu. Love you, Sniz. I guess Scott Starboard is a Trump fan again. Now he's mad. Now that Trump's mad at Israel. Listen, I want Trump to do good. If Trump does good, then we all do good.
Yep. You think Sniz's picture is AI? You think that fish is AI or that's a real fish? What do we think? Ooh. What's the verdict on that? One's in the chat if it's real, two's in the chat if it's fake. Let's see what everybody thinks.
Sniz's? Can I click on it and show it? Oh, I can't. Damn it. I seen another picture of Sniz with a different fish, so I don't know. Might be. We'll see. Bart, Bart. Thank you for being here, Bart. Freaking love you, bro. I thought I seen Araya. Where's Araya? Wait,
she was in there earlier.
The show reminds me of Bubba and Seth's segment. There you go. I thought I saw Araya. I popped in the chat because I could see it and I couldn't resist. I'm a chat rat at heart. Was the last clip Tim Pool when he watches the show? Is Star Wars guy a friend of the show? Red Letter Media. Red Letter Media is. Do you know who Red Letter Media is?
I don't, dude. I feel some of these people when you say their name, I'm like, I've never really, you know what I mean, like seen them or followed them. It's I need to, like, one weekend I need to do that. Turtle Boy. I need to get up on the other stuff. Like, I just, feel so,
I get some Turtle Boy news. Oh, you definitely.
Did you see the
did you watch
news just a few minutes ago?
What?
the Iran deal is off, war is back on.
Well, exactly, because of stupid Israel. And that's why I'm thinking maybe like Trump and Netanyahu are kayfabing us. And Trump's like, I know what to do. We'll get everybody to shut up and we'll say that, oh, I called Netanyahu. I really gave it to him. That's why, like, I don't know. But
you know what my favorite meme is? Have you seen the meme where it's all the presidents kissing the wall and then there's JFK in the corner, like, not for me? Dude, greatest meme ever. And look what happened. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, you probably had the same thing, right? Well, your parents and aunts and uncles and everybody you knew that was that age who lived through the JFK shit. Like, they all had pictures of him. They loved JFK. And I was like, he's a Democrat, blah, blah, blah. And then if you listen to JFK's speeches and his talks, he's based.
100%, dude.
He's like,
he was almost like an independent, really. I mean, well, especially with the way the party lines are now, he'd almost be like a libertarian.
Yeah, it sounded like Ron Paul, for God's sakes. It was amazing. He's like, we need to get off of what the fuck is it? The Federal Reserve is not our friend. It was like, dude, it was great. I'm like, this guy's fucking on. I'm like, no wonder why everybody had a picture of this guy.
I gotta apologize to Snook for the comment about the AI fish. He just sent me a photo. It's a real fish. I apologize, Snook.
Oh, we're just playing. I knew it was a fish. The Pratt man comments. We need the greatest of all time, Bob Cook. Thank you for being here, Bob.
Bob Cook can't cook. The man.
The best. Wait, did Flo from the Progressive draw the plans for the 15-minute city? I don't know. It might have been Jamie, the other guy, the annoying yet lovable Jamie from you know, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I think that might be a guilty pleasure of mine because for some reason I do like those stupid fucking progressive. I'd never get progressive insurance. So they're just wasting their time and money, but keep them going. It's like nostalgia every time I watch it, even though it's a brand new one. It'll be like Jamie's like riding a motorcycle with somebody, and you know he's just going to be a self-cucking beta, but I don't care. And I like the redheaded broad who's like, oh my God, like, I'm just like, whatever. It's like a goth chick. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I love that shit.
Pure entertainment.
It's like, fine, you're gonna make me watch a commercial. I'll watch a commercial. I'm never gonna. Oh, we're down to 30 people now. What the hell's going on? Holy shit. Talk about Steve in the place to be. Love you, DMS. What's up, guys? Scott, Thomas, Johnny, Sniz, Truth, Letty, Renee, and Maddie. Let's go. Maybe the Viagra pills survived the fire. That's right. You'll never know because Karen Bass won't let you in there. You ain't getting to go see it. Ava, let's go. Scott, friend to all of the friends of the show, Starboy. I love it. Yes. Oh, that's a great one. Can't wait to be back to stream from my studio, which is definitely not my bedroom. So DMS, look at Johnny. I just about to ask, Sniz, is that someone who collects those glowing rocks? Did you, Nick? Have you seen Dark Mass Steve's new hobby?
No. What? Oh man, I'm afraid to ask.
No, it's I sent him that. I sent myself up that. No, he's up in Michigan. They have these like geological rocks that they glow in the dark.
Oh, that's cool.
They are so awesome. I'm not going to spoil it for DMS because when he comes back, he's going to be all about it. Every night they've been going out hunting them, and they're just literally glowing in the dark. And they're not like amoebas, whatever the fuck they are, like glowing shit in the ocean. Yeah, it's not like that at all.
We have that down here, the bioluminescence deal.
Oh, bioluminescence. You guys do? Oh, yeah. I saw it one time here in actually, I think I saw it twice, but it wasn't like one time it was really beaming. It's like, what the fuck? Somebody like break a glow stick? What's going on? Yeah. I'm like, holy shit, that's beautiful. I was just mesmerized. But you guys got like super clear water all the time. So I can only imagine. Florida. Oh, bioluminescence. Let's go. True said, if it's rigged for the Dems, we know why. That's damn right, sister.
Facts.
Daggone right. Oh my God, I'm gonna start calling my bedroom the studio. Thank you, Eva. Butter Knives up in here, Butter. I haven't seen you in a minute.
Is Eva a chat rat?
No, dude.
Okay.
Eva, just happened to pop in one day. She
Okay.
just happened to see the live, and so she clicked on it, and ever since she's been one of us ever
That's
since,
dope.
and I
Heck yeah,
love
dude.
it.
That's
Yes, I know. I gotta
Absolutely.
hit her up on Discord. I feel so bad. It's not even that I keep forgetting. It's that there's always something.
No, I
There's
get it.
always something. It drives me nuts. I wanted to hit you up. Oh yeah, it was today. I was gonna hit you up earlier today, and I'm like, my boss is like, I got to talk to you for when you get back in for a second. And of course, in a second. So we're talking for like 20 something minutes, and it was important stuff. And I'm like, now I got to drive home, and I'm like, shit, I had to pick up sour cream because we had Taco Tuesday. It was amazing, and like just always something. So next thing I'm home, I'm like, shit, I'm glad I made my thumbnail last night. I figured I'd give it a shot and see what happens, but it was pretty interesting. Bedroom studios rock. It suits a dual purpose. Been there, done that. Hell yeah! Listen, ain't nothing wrong with that. I love me some, whatever you guys to do. No Red Lobster. Angry Trump's ego was hurt and lost his buddy and mentor Netanyahu. Ouch!
Oh.
I kind of hope that's true. I'd rather that be the case than my suspicious mind, and that would just be kayfabe. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But we'll see. Thanks, but probably not a good idea for most Floridians, but should be cool for me. What, to have your studio in the bedroom? Oh wait, I'm voting on voting day for Dark Twink Steve, Florida governor. Let's go.
I think there's a few other people that are a little higher on our list. Love you, DMS, but we agree to disagree on a lot of stuff.
Who are you voting for?
I have honestly probably what's his last name? And I know him really well because he's the lieutenant governor now, and he's a really good dude. He's the veteran that lost a leg.
Yes.
Jay Collins, that's his
There
name.
you go. Yeah.
Yep, solid dude, really good person, done a lot, doesn't get the credit he deserves.
I forget the dude's name I like. He's like the Nick Fuentes of Florida.
You're not talking about Byron, whatever, or
no, I wanted Byron Donalds for president.
You're talking about he has like a different last name, like it's a little.
Let me see if I can find it.
Now because I think there's like a flag with his dude. They have a giant flag in Tampa, and I'm pretty sure it's the guy you're thinking of.
Really?
Like for Florida, yeah. It's getting interesting. It's there's actually quite a few people picking up on the Jay Collins thing. Do you know who Sarah Adams is? She's the CIA targeter that goes on with like Sean Ryan. She was part of the Benghazi stuff. Covers a lot of that stuff. Yep. She just endorsed Jay and a few other people. So it's nice to see that like that guy's getting some pretty, big name people behind him because he's done a lot of good. Yep.
Hopefully he'll pull some votes away from Byron Donalds so we can get James Fish back.
That's the guy. Yep, they have his they got a giant flag in Tampa. I'll take a picture tomorrow and send it to you if I see it. So yeah.
I mean, listen, I don't know if the guy's gonna do the greatest job on earth, but if we can separate ourselves from Israel a little bit, just a little bit, you know what I mean? I think it'd be healthy. Yeah. I really do, because both parties are just completely bought out, and it sucks. You know what I mean?
So you've been a fan of Bubba for a while. Yeah, you know who should run for governor, all jokes aside, would probably win? Oh, sorry, that was horrible. You follow Bubba? No, Matt from Horn Blasters. Tell me that wouldn't be fucking dope.
That'd be sick. I'd do that.
That's the most level-headed, solid dude you'll ever meet. That dude, he's like Bob Cook. If you say anything bad about Matt from Horn Blasters, you're either an alien or a dickhead. Let's be honest, because he's just the salt of the earth,
yeah. I love Tony A. Munkins too. I hope Tony A. Munkins is in here because I gotta say something. Oh, my mom likes Scott's smoky treats, makes her miss smoking more. It's funny. My mom says that too. Well, my mom was like 16. She smoked, or at least I think when she was like 10, she smoked until she was like 16 and quit. Because this is way back in the heyday.
It was allowed back then. It was a thing.
Exactly. So. It was normal. Like you'd watch, whoever who was on before Johnny Carson. I forget that guy.
I know
any of those people.
Yeah, dude, it's people joke. Like I remember as a kid, I had really bad allergies. Literally at the doctor, my doctor says, "Does anybody smoke?" My mom goes, "Yes, I do." He goes, well, have you thought about smoking outside? My mom looked at him and said, when he starts paying the bills, I'll go outside until then.
There you
He can
go.
go stand outside while I smoke. And I'm like, dude, to this day, I'm still like, man, dude, like, and that was in the late 80s, early 90s. So really,
Yes.
it's just crazy how, like, roll the window down. What, Mom, I have allergies.
Right.
She still smokes to this day, dude.
Oh my
I joke every
God.
year you joke about your son. Her when she asked me, what do you want for your birthday? Can you quit smoking? Here we are, 41 years, still waiting. I'm pretty sure 42 ain't gonna be the year either. But yeah, no, it's just funny how that works.
My pediatrician, when I was younger, he would literally come into the room. Hi, Ma, how you doing? Let's see the kid. Hey, it is a kid with a fucking lit cigarette going on.
Right.
And sometimes he'd have his secretary come in so she could hold his fucking ashtray for him. It was great. I loved it. This is a different time. Why am I not seeing Tony Haymunkett's name in here? Where is Tony? I hope Tony's in here. Is my reception doing something funny, or does it say that Scott has? I know.
Hey, mind your business, DMS. Don't be jealous. We got two podcasting gods over here. Okay, we got Tactical Tim and Scotty Starboard. Okay,
exactly. See, Bob's not wrong. Like, smoking causes lung cancer. That's why I'm not endorsing it. But I'm saying there's something going on. Is all I'm saying. Like, if they will let us, poison ourselves, and they're poisoning our air and everything, but they don't want to smoke it. Like, oh, now you care about that? Like, it's something.
Just just 3D print you a new lung and fuck it, YOLO, right?
Hell yeah, exactly. Yes, if you're new, jump in here, jump in the chat, smash the like. I don't know what the heck happened, but I'll take it. Thank you, Thomas. Gave me a good thumb, and I always need a good thumbing. Oh, I hate to. Hard Archivist, let's go. Freaking love you, bro. Whoa, buddy. We love Keno Casino in these parts. PPP. Scott uploaded the upcoming last night. Maybe that drew 1,000 viewers, although no new chat peeps. I know dude, I don't know. That was really weird.
Yeah.
I'll take it, but NHL highlight, that's family right there. Really give him some love.
We should have did a giveaway to see how many of them would have responded. That's what we should have done.
Yes,
what are we at? What are we at now?
19.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know what the heck happened, but they all kind of seem to leave at the same time. So I think maybe somebody was trying to be nice.
They're probably watching our fellow buddy fucking Valhalla. He just went live 2 minutes ago. That bastard. Stealing all of our stuff. So yeah.
Yes. Wait, the Rainbow Flizzags of baseball games are to sell more hot dogs. I didn't get it for a second.
I heard that word on the street that KP kisses his hot dogs before he takes a bite. Any truth to that?
Is that true?
Is any truth to that?
Something tells me that's true.
I heard he also eats. I heard he also eats Snickers upside down. Just word on the street.
Look we got a World Cup guy. World Cup soccer rules. Do you love it too?
Is there any games being played up there? Or no?
Oh yeah, we got Gillette Stadium.
I was gonna say I thought there was. I think it's there, New York. We have it down here, I believe, and then I don't know where. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. That's for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll have to look it up. I swear I remember hearing Brazil. So it's like, boy, there's gonna be some throat slits. Win or lose, apparently. I don't know.
Right.
These people are fucking nuts. As long as you have water below you, you're good. That's my philosophy. For the potholes, we're way behind. I thought Nebraska was all American, like Springsteen. No, Springsteen is all China, is all CCP or something. I don't know what the hell's wrong with that guy. My YouTube app isn't counting the likes. Yeah, I know. Something's up with that. All the new people like and sub. We have fun every single day in here. It's also the best place to hang out. It's my absolute favorite. A bunch of people in Bubba's chat promoting the positive effects of cigarettes. I started it. I don't know who it was, but I'm like, fuck that. I'm sitting there like, before I'm hitting send, I'm like, should I do this? I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it. I'll be a 1982 Marlboro executive in front of Congress. Like,
there you go.
Smoking's great. Well, why don't you smoke? Well, I don't smoke personally. I don't want to get lung cancer, but it's the health benefits are amazing.
You should do little shorts and that be your gimmick, bro. Do little like 30-second shorts, like have that old school look, like in your suit, like when people used to fly like that, but have your, you're a cigarette exec and have your little chart, I'm telling you, man. Yeah.
I should change my logo at least and just have a cigarette hanging out. No.
Yeah.
It's funny because it seems to kind of be coming back in style. Keanu Thompson, Andrew Wilson. Oh, there's somebody else I'm forgetting. There's
Alex Stein.
Alex smokes, but
mowing the darts.
Right. He told me he's just vaping now, which is kind of the same thing. But whatever.
Bro, if you're gonna, that's like Alex. Come on, bro. Suck one little dick, you're still a cocksucker. Just take that fucking cigarette and enjoy it. Don't suck that douche flute like the rest of them. Be a man. Either go all in or go. Yeah, you can't have your cake and eat it too. I love you, by the way, and I didn't mean that in a derogatory way. I'm just spitting facts here, my friend. Somebody was giving me shit about Alex today, and I had to like set him straight. It was pretty funny. So
why? What happened? What happened?
Some clown was, oh, what do you mean, Alex Stein? We were talking about him at the shop. I was looking at some logo stuff and doing something for him, and oh, you mean that? And it's like, if you actually look and listen, and some of the stuff he does, he's smarter than you think. And the dude knows his stick, and he sticks to it, and I commend him on that. So it was just hate to say it that way, and I didn't want to it was a customer, so you don't want to get too, you know what I mean? But it's like, okay, we'll agree to disagree. I'm not going to try to change you, but if you did a little more research and, quit watching the stuff you watch, you may get a little education, my friend.
Exactly.
So, you know what, though? All jokes aside, where our shop is kind of in the hood, and, dude, the brothers love Alex Stein.
Hell yeah. Listen, he's like, grew up in the hood.
Dude. For real,
see, for me, like, I know so many, people, because now we live in a good area.
Moving on up,
black.
Moving on up.
Black people, but there's especially I have friends that they're not from the city and shit, and like you get a black person around, and they're nice to them, but it's like they're like. You can tell, like, they don't know how to talk to a black person. Like, just talk to them like a normal person.
Bro, they're just like you and me. Like,
they're like,
the fuck out of
trying
here.
to think. So they're like, well, I'm hungry, so I'm probably gonna cook chicken tonight. And it's nothing against. Like, that's not offensive, right? It's like,
no,
it is.
You know what's offensive when you have a fucking 4-year-old named Toby and he goes wild in the dollar in general. You're like, hey, buddy, because you don't want, dude. I'm telling you, that kid so many times has had me in some predicaments. He's the other day at Five Below chanting, oh my God, look at her butt. Oh my, singing that. And I'm like, bruh, know your demographic, my dude.
God.
Kids are the best, but and then like I'll be somewhere in the hood and I'm like, hey buddy, come here. Like, oh shit, super awkward. What's his name? Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
So yeah.
Shout out, Jugglehead Jen's up in here. Let's go.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
I feel like we should have a Fago.
Like what's in front of my chair. I'm so behind. Just when I think I couldn't possibly like you more, you take a swing at Springsteen. God bless. That's right.
Let's
and
go.
that damn Springsteen's the worst. When I was growing up, I remember I was already sick of Born in the USA. Like I sang it like 200 times. It was on every single radio station, right?
Oh yeah.
And then maybe like 4 or 5 years later, because I was young when it came out. And I remember I believe Bruce Springsteen was on like David Letterman or some shit. And Letterman's like, well, it's like an anti-American theme, right? He's like, no. And Springsteen was like, no. It's an anti-war theme. So it's, and I'm like, wait a minute. So I went back and dug up and found
the lyrics and all that. Yeah.
I went to a record store and you could buy lyric books. So I went I didn't buy it. When I read it, I'm like, this motherfucker, fuck Bruce Springsteen's ass.
Yeah. No,
Same
absolutely.
thing with that dickhead. What's his name? He's like, it's like, keep on rocking the free world.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Do you know the one that gets me, and everybody gives me shit, and I don't care if the chat gives me shit? You know what the most pandering fucking song is? Is the Toby Keith song after 9/11. That's the song that I'm just like, bruh. Like, I get it, but I'm like every basic white person on a pontoon boat I just imagine, like, you know what I'm saying? I can't, dude,
Uh,
I get it, like, but that's the one song of, like you said, of our generation that's like the Bruce Springsteen to me. I'm like, I get it, but can you pander anymore, dude? You know?
serious. It's so cringe.
Yeah.
And that other guy, and it's a great song and blah blah blah. But I didn't know, like I thought it was an old song. I was doing karaoke. It was like 23. And everybody's like, yo, Scotty, you're a big like patriot. You love this country and shit. Cause I was always from little birth, I was always red pilled. And so then we come up and sing it, and it's like, and I'm proud to be an American.
Right.
It's the most cringe song of all time. It's good. Like I'm happy and the guy's cool and shit. But it's just every time I hear, and I'm like, and I never even heard this shit before. And I'm up doing karaoke with like 12 people. It was Labor Day. So it was, we were trying to be patriotic, I guess. Somebody picked the song. I never even heard this shit. And everybody's looking at me like, you don't know the fucking lyrics? I'm like, I never heard this shit in my life. Right. So I always go back to that moment. It just felt so cringe. I'm like, this is hard. What is this crap? But I mean, the guy's bass, so I kind of feel bad shitting on him. But Sniz said, what if Israel gets stronger and keeps Muslims from spreading Islam around the world? Sniz, let me just tell you something that, because I'm so glad Sniz is kind of like seeing what we are all seeing. Because I'm going to be honest, it was like 3 years ago. I didn't know. I would be sitting here saying, Israel's our strongest ally. What's wrong with all you guys? And the more and more you look into it and you see quotes from, rabbis and old, former prime ministers of Israel and all this shit, it's like, dude, these people fucking hate us. I didn't know they hated us.
Yeah, man.
Like, I thought we were like the same, except they just didn't think Jesus was the son of God. And then you start learning like the whole Goyim deal, and they don't want to work. They don't want to kill us all. Because who will work for them? And it's like, wait, what? Yeah. Like, but I just gotta let Sniz know something. And I have all the quotes to prove this. I can pull it up right now. I should pull it up right now. There's quotes from all of these, the Rothschilds, all these big, huge Zionists, powerful people, rabbis, all these people saying that they need to white people are the biggest threat to this. See, because like I said earlier, they are still living way in the past. Thousands, their mindset is still thousands of years old, and they think that we are Rome.
They're backwards ass thinking.
Yeah, and they're like, brown people are easier to control, so we're going to have to introduce multiculturalism to all the white nations, and eventually there won't be any white people anymore. And it's like,
religion is the root of all evil, my friend. It doesn't matter what religion. If you look at all these things, what's the biggest play in all of it? And it sounds horrible to say, but people joke about respect someone, respect them for this. Those days are long gone. You can't have civil conversations anymore.
You can't. Like I do remember growing up, and I'd have debates. Like I was, it wasn't like I was usually fun at parties. Don't get me wrong, but I guess maybe like the party would end, and I'd be, discussing whatever politics with people, Bill Clinton getting Blizzo jobbies or something, and like the parents would come over and debate me.
Yeah,
and he wasn't a bad
president. Yeah,
they wouldn't like, just shut me down or kick me out or call me a Nazi or something stupid.
Yeah,
they would have a fucking real debate with real.
Let's talk about it.
Yes.
Yep.
It's like now they're just a bunch of fucking babies. I mean, look at Alex. Caitlin Bennett, friend of the show, Charlie Kirk, rest in peace. He would sit there and he's like trying to have an honest debate with these people. And
did you see Alex's last debate?
I just want to say you're a fascist and walk away. It's like, fucking what?
Did you see Alex's last debate? The one it was actually pretty good. He's killing it, man.
Yeah,
he is.
I'm not shocked, but
somebody said something today. I laughed. I said, what would be the perfect thing with all this bullshit going on? Alex needs to blow everything up, move to Tampa, be on air with Bubba full time. He's got his studio down there, and just, dude, how dope would that be? Seriously, he's got radio chops. They both work good together. Alex looks at everything from a realistic standpoint. He doesn't suck maggoty. He's not a libtard. Alex is just common sense down the middle. And he's polished and well-versed. He would be a good fill-in for that because as much as I love the show, sometimes it's cringe to watch because it's so there's some, not everybody has the facts or they kind of get it splayed, And I really
Right.
feel like Alex would kind of be that buffer towards the younger crowd to bring in that, bring it full circle.
Absolutely, dude. I'm trying to
You
find
know?
it. Where is it? Because I watched every single thing Alex Stein, but it's the
wanna
one
say-
where he says it's
Oh, about what's her name's husband? Yes,
husband.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, that was dude. He killed it, bro. And like you
it
said,
was
he just
great.
straight facts. It's like you guys can't argue it all you want, but facts are facts. Lop off
Exactly.
whatever you want, tuck whatever you want. You're still a dude.
Exactly. And
You're
it's
into
like
chicks. You're not gay. You're just you're a confused dude.
we all remember when libtards. This was all the way up until like
growing up, they were called
2017.
tomboys. You know what I mean? Like,
True too, but they would say like you have to love yourself. Even Lady Gaga was like,
Yeah.
you love who you are, like be yourself and love yourself and shit.
Yep.
And then they totally completely flipped it to don't love yourself, love who you want to become later. Just like that chick in Nebraska. We need trans people. That's the truth. They need them.
Yeah, because it's the only people who'll keep that bullshit, propaganda
That's
going.
right.
Because they're all easily influenced. They're looking. It's and as fucked up as it sounds, it's that version of Scientology. It's all these people that are mindless, that are looking for a cause and looking for acceptance, and that's. It's like you said. It's wanting to be part of something, but it's something that's morally wrong and, like you said, ass backwards. Like, I'm sorry, and I'm sure there are great trans people out there. That live a quiet life that don't do this, and those are the ones that get hurt, and I feel bad for the most. That it's like they're just trying to live their life.
Dude,
Let
look
them
at
be.
Blair White. I watch Blair White all the time.
Yeah,
Blair White ain't bothering nobody. Blair White is the epitome of what you would want someone who's trans to just act like a normal part. Listen, not to blow up the spot here. Talkback Steve is gay. That's how gay.
Wait, he's gay? No, it's good.
I get a buddy. I haven't talked to him in a while because I posted something on Facebook. This is how long ago it is because I haven't been on Facebook in like 10 years, 12 years. But I got a thing, but I don't go on that much. But he took something the wrong way. Like I was arguing with somebody about priests, and really they were trying to bash the Catholic Church, and I said, why do you hold the whole entire Catholic Church guilty of what a few gay priests did? And he was so mad at me. Like, I haven't talked to him since. And it's like, dude, do you understand when I'm arguing with somebody? Yeah. It's like, I'm like, when you're yelling back and forth and insulting somebody, like, I think there's like dudes with bald heads. Sometimes I'm a little jealous because they look awesome and they have no fucking, like, you don't have to, all you got to do is like maybe buzz some areas and you're good to go. I got to do hairs, but like it takes me 10 minutes to get ready for the show. Right. So I'm like, and so many people look rugged as fucking hell like that. They look awesome. So anyway, but if I'm in an insult battle with somebody, I make you fucking ball piece of shit. You know what I mean? It's like,
dude, there's bad apples everywhere, man. It's just the fact that, unfortunately, with the way everything's changed in the world, there's no more accountability and the laws and the things to keep everything in place because everybody's got an agenda. That's the suck part.
Oh, yeah.
Just like it goes back to you and I talking earlier about judges, police, mayors. Everybody's moral compass is skewed. And they're all bought and paid for, and they all have an agenda besides the people that elected them. They'll tell you that to your face while you're voting for them, and they're trying to get your vote. But unfortunately, a lot of these people don't stick to what the thing is, whether it's like you said, they get bought out, they get in, they see how crooked it is. But if it's that crooked, why don't you stand on business and expose it and try to make a change?
That's right.
It's like the people that do this, do that. It's like then, these people, then don't go buy gas, but what are they doing? They're out there buying gas. It's like...
Exactly.
Say all you want, but one person won't change it. But if you truly feel that way, take that energy and put it in something and start a nonprofit. Start this. Don't go burn buildings down. Don't go, like you said, fuck with ICE people. Don't go, which ICE has got a pretty big presence down here. Maybe we see if DMS wants to, show his true colors.
Florida's screwed with all the stupid Antifa and shit.
No, but the ice thing, and they haven't been messing up, but there's a lot it's been getting a lot of steam, like these pop-up things of, people doxing them and saying where they're staying, what they're doing. They've actually been doing a lot of busts in the area, in the Central Florida, like Tampa area, Orlando, that whole
Yeah.
I-4 corridor. They've been doing a lot of
Well, at least they're doing
investigations.
busts, because here in
They are.
Massachusetts, they're just helping them. It's
I actually
like,
have a really good buddy. He's their head firearms guy for the Southeast. So I get the cool little insight on all
shit.
that stuff. And like I said, it's a hard enough job, dude. Those, like you and I have talked about it. We don't need to keep dragging that one back, but it's, they got a hard enough job, but it's cool to see like his side of it, how he explains everything that goes on before all the craziness and now what's going on with it. And the people, that, like you said, let these guys out and let them do something to your family and then come to us and ask us to, then do. Sorry about your luck.
Right. Look
Can't
at
have your cake and eat it too.
Buddha said they just need to put people in prison. I know many people who went to prison in the 80s and 90s never went back. People today are allowed to have 10 probations and maybe go to jail. It's like, he's absolutely right.
Yeah.
It's like
you get fucking iPads, you get fucking Hulu, Netflix, you get phone calls. Like every Grady judge should be the head of all jails and literally should follow that blueprint. Here's enough calories for what you need. Here's a sheet, a cot, literally the bare minimum. Like it's almost like a reward. I can be on the street homeless, or I can go to jail and have a commissary. Dude, and these people that start these fucking GoFundMes and these things, and people donate to these turds.
It's
crazy. It blows my mind. Like,
I'm with you. I'm like, I
mean, look at the Luigi Mangi guy. Like, dude, how much money is this guy making in jail in his commissary? Like, dude, he murdered someone. Sure,
shit.
Oh shit. Sure, the guy was a scumbag, but like, dude, he murdered someone, and you people are like, it's wild, bro.
Right. I mean, but the worst. I think the worst example is Carmelo Anthony, because he admitted to it.
Yeah,
and it's like, so you're basically funding this kid because he killed a white boy. That's why they did it. There's no other reason to. It's because like
Alex should do something from the courthouse. That'd be dope.
Wow, he's right there. You're right.
Tell me how you should blow in a call to Alex.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about that could be another viral thing for him. I mean, I'm not trying to tell him how to do his thing. Where he's at, dude, it would be like, think about it with the way he is in his following, bro. That would be like when he was doing the Fauci thing, when he's, I mean, that could get the lawyers on the way out, because he's good at it, like when he got Brittany Griner,
I miss his Blaze show so much, you don't even know, because like daily, not just me, but Morgan and JVT and Brandon, everybody was able to give Alex daily, like he had 4 or 5 people giving Paige and like giving him like all these. And he already, believe me, he obviously doesn't need us. He's got the genius mind. But I'm saying, it's like you have all these people giving you all these ideas and shit to do.
Yep.
I think it was Brandon who gave him the idea. Did you ever see when Alex went to the library downtown Dallas?
Yes.
At the fucking I mean, just shit like that. It's just like, and I wish I could, I could tell him right now, but I wish it just was the way it was before. Because I could just
we all
tell
do.
him,
We all
so
do.
good. And that fucking show is amazing. The Real America's Voice one is like anything Alex does is going to be gold. But that Blaze show was just so groundbreaking and awesome. Oh my god,
dude! They let him be Alex. That was the best part. Dude, the characters, dude, eating the banana, bro. Our boy was wild. I mean, dude, here's the thing. Even when it wasn't funny, it was still funny because he had funny people around him. I mean, if it was, you'd have JVT chiming in, getting busted on, Brent. Dude, the whole crew, like dude. And honestly, dude, my favorite of all the guests, freaking Lila, dude. She was the best.
She's so awesome in real life too. She's the same person you see. She's just herself everywhere she goes.
I told you I had a chance to meet her, and we weren't able to make the show. But the next time, I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm definitely want to meet her. I'm gonna, I'll make her a Yeti and shit, and tell her it's from all of us, because I'm sure she'll laugh when I mention you and Alex and Jimmy.
Oh, she'll love, dude. She will definitely love it. Did I say hi to Rady? Rady's here.
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner? I know. I probably passed it. I was trying. Oh wait, I already sent in my vote for Bob Cook Can't Cook.
There you go.
Florida, Governor of Florida. Wait. I might have to vote for Fishback just out of principle. Okay, let's get Sniz. Let's go. Yes.
Bringing Sniz to the side.
I hope that the guy you're voting for, Collins, just siphons off and halvesies all of Byron Donalds, because Trump already endorsed Byron Donalds. So
I know, dude. There's that's the other thing, man. These people that do that, and it's weird afterwards when they get exposed, and it's like they've never met him. So how much did you pay to get that? Like, let's be honest. That's the thing I hate, and it's like Roger Stone actually describes it really well. It's like, where's the photos of you guys hanging out? If Alex ran for shit, Alex just rubbed elbows with all these guys, you know?
Right.
And it's like, but you want to go with, but hey, man, it's so polarizing. Like you said, it works, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's, you know, that's the new hot thing is, like you said, to get that rub. And it's how much you're going to pay for it. Because if you looked at, like, realistically, all the things, it would either be Fishbeck or Jay Collins if you looked at actually, like, their views and the way it aligns. But if you've got the money, like you said, the thing behind you and these tax and everything, they'll get you whatever you want for them to get what they want out of whatever state, you know, unfortunately.
Exactly. I mean, I mean, you could look it up. Anybody can look it up. There's, you know, Jewish American. We'll just say Zionist, because not all Jewish are monolith, but you know, 95% of American Zionists vote for the Democrat Party for the last 70 fucking years. Dude, so you're telling me that all of a sudden now, like the Miriam Adelson crew, that all of a sudden now that they're super conservative and they believe in free speech and they're, you know, they believe that America should be, you know, have Christian value, whether, you know, people believe in Christianity or not, it's like clearly Christian values are good. Like, you know, don't hurt people, treat other people the way you want to be treated. It's all the golden rules. It's really simple.
Common sense, as you and your wife and I like to say. If these kids don't understand and look at us like we're bams, you know? Like,
I know.
It's jokingly, but yes.
It's true, though. I know.
Dude, I'm going through it now. I got our 15-year-old wants to get his first job and dresses like he's from the hood, you know, and he's white and soft as baby shit. And I'd have a really heart-to-heart with him last night and break him down and be like, you know what he tells me? He wants a job. You want to know what he wants his hours to be?
What?
1 to 3 hours a day on Saturday.
Oh my God.
This is the same kid that wears fucking sleep pants everywhere, hoodies, and jeans with cutoffs down to his ass. I said, and has a mushroom thing where, I mean, I ain't got much hair left, but looks like he's got a dick on top of his head. And I told him, I said, what do you need? A haircut, clothes that fit, and a regular plain colored t-shirt with dark shoes. If you came into my store looking the way you look, I'd ask you to leave. You're my nephew. I wouldn't give you a job. Like, bro, you are not helping your situation. Well, you know, you need to have, you like sports, you want to do sports, go volunteer at the YMCA as a counselor for the summer, make a minimum wage, hang out with kids that are there that like to play sports, and quit hanging out with these trailer trash knuckleheads, you know? And you would have swore I hurt his feelings. And and they got on me, but I said, you should be so thankful that you have the soft ass family you have, because the way I grew up, dude, I'd have whipped your ass 3 or 4 times by now, but nobody in the family will let me. Like, but that's what you need, bro. You need to be, you need that tough love. Like, you need someone to tell you. Friends, I can get him a job, but you can't pick and choose. And so he has an attitude, you know, and it's like, dude, do that on a job site somewhere. They'll whip your ass.
Well, see, now I don't know if they will.
Yeah. Well, dude, growing up fishing, we had a commercial fish. Dude, you can't quit a boat. You know, you're from up there. You're stuck. You committed, asshole. You're there for at least one trip till it gets back to town. And if you quit, sure, we are going to make your life miserable. Like,
well, I guess you can stay in your room for 16 days while we eat our lobster. Or
every kid, no lie, should have to commercial fish either on your side or where I grew up in Alaska for at least one summer. And then the military for like 4 years. Bro, that will the character, dude, you know, you've been around fishermen. Dude, it's a whole lifestyle, bro, but it's every other word's the F word, but you're going to learn a skill. You're going to learn to get thick skin, and you're going to learn to bust your ass, or they're going to ride your ass till you're off the boat.
I was just going to say, you're going to get thick skin because when somebody yells at you, you don't fucking sit there like these kids nowadays. If their boss yells at them once, at their job at fucking Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts. They're gonna fucking be like, I'm quitting. I can't believe you yelled at me like this. Like, what? My boss used to like slap me in the back of the head and be like, fuck you, do you fucking suck. And it's like, I didn't give a shit. Like, it was like, I'd be like, oh fuck, like I'd be like, oh, I better do my job better. These kids are like, oh.
I need a reason to quit. Can you please be mean to me and tell me something?
Yes.
Hey man, facts are facts. You're white. You're 5'6". You ain't gonna be the next Steph Curry, pimp. Maybe try baseball or hockey. Exactly. You're a little pudgy fucker. Like, I know I want you to shoot for your dreams, but let's be realistic, pimp. If you were 6'7", maybe, but
right. Look at Renee Rose. This is true. This is interesting. You never know. Maybe God saved Alex's life by putting him somewhere else. Look what happened to Charlie Kirk. Just a thought. I totally agree with that. I think God puts us in the places that we're supposed to be. I really, really do, because years ago, I was going to quit my job and go work for this other place. And come to find out the other place, even though it was like, oh, it's too good to be true. Pay more money, hook you up, gonna give you a fucking company vehicle. Owner's son was going, because it was here in Massachusetts. He was going back and forth to Florida for like 15 years, getting fucking giant bags of yayo. And he got caught. And it was so bad that just to get the son out of it, and it was like a big to do. It wasn't just one bag. Like, they were fucking watching him for
trafficking.
years.
He was.
And so, and then it became a federal charge. So the father sold the whole business, and everything was gone. And he didn't even sell the business. Like he sold off pieces of the business. So there's nothing. And if I left my steady job and went there, I would have been absolutely screwed. Then the craziest part is, maybe about like 8 months later, another job fell in my lap. And I'm telling you, God was watching out for me, whether you believe in him or not. It's like, and something told me not to do it. Like, and I'm like, it's got to be better money than I was making at this shithole. And I'm like, I'm going to go to this other place. It's what I want to do. It's excavation and shit. It's like, ugh. But then, another job landed in my lap perfectly where it's supposed to be. So, not to say to be like a lazy millennial that, I'll just wait until the job falls in my lap.
Exactly.
But I think it's a great point too. It's just, broccoli hairdo. I haven't heard that in a few years. Let's go.
That's funny.
Wait, I hear Scotty can give you a great dick cut at his salon. No.
Man,
maybe I'll hook it up. Oh my. I gotta pull this up. What am I doing? Speaking of people standing up and fucking taking the country back,
is that the one over? Oh, okay.
Yeah, look at UK. This is happening literally right
now.
Dude,
you see the shit in Paris?
Oh my god! And that's over a fucking soccer win. They won the game,
bro. You just, like you said, certain things you just can't reason with.
Seriously, it's
these
ridiculous.
third world savages, infiltrating, these places, and they let it happen.
They're all coming here to America for the World Cup. This is when I first heard, I was like, all right, Trump, good job. And now I'm like, this is not good. Like, I'm sure Trump was thinking like he's going to because DC, from what I'm hearing from everybody, is like DC is like completely different. It was like LA, homeless, needles, shit in the ground. And now it's all sparkling clean. There's no more shit. People can go to, like the
museums, the monuments, all that, the tourist stuff.
And there's no more like, worrying about pickpockets or getting stabbed. It's like, so I think Trump wanted to do that everywhere. But the problem is, if the governor of, Massachusetts, New York, California, Virginia, whatever, if they're libtarded, they're not going to go along with that. And you're fucking screwed. They're not going to clean your shit up.
Yeah.
But look at this. So up here on the top, before I click on it, up in here on the top, this is George in UK.
Yep.
This is for George Floyd. All the bobbies, all the cops knelt
fucking
down.
Pathetic.
So I'm going to run and grab something real quick. But watch it. I'll be 2
I got it.
seconds. But look at this. This is today. And all they wanted was for them to kneel down for that kid, Henry Nowak, who we all know was actually George Floyded. And nothing. And they sent the kid to jail for 21 years. Supposedly life to 21. We know he's going to get out in 21 years.
Yeah.
But the cops aren't arrested.
Yep. Nope.
The cop, they're the ones who possibly could have saved his life. At least gave him some dignity before he died. It's crazy. But here, watch it. This just happened today.
On your knees! 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 On your fucking knees!
On your knee. Did it play over?
Yeah, no, you got it.
All right, good. Look at, and they're telling the cop, and look at them. They're not. They don't have any, plans on kneeling whatsoever.
Yeah, it's.
And look at here's a crowd. There's a shiz load of people, and supposedly, we're kneeling down because we respect all of you. All they want you to do is take a knee.
Yep. Why
can't you do it? You did it for George Floyd. You can't do it for this actual good person, this good kid.
Yeah.
Fucking disgusting.
I mean, remember back all the Tim Tebow shit back in the day,
Right.
It's, he's criticized on, all he is just a good person that lives a good life and is honest, and he's ridiculed. And like you said, it's sad.
He was a stud. First of all, I didn't think he was that bad of a football player.
He's a great football player, horrible quarterback. Yeah. Let's be honest.
He won a fucking playoff game, and that was the Broncos, right? Yeah.
The fans he would bring you. It's crazy. He's still not in the league. The good, like the fans you would want, not fucking thugged out, dog killing fans.
No shit.
Good moral, good person to learn from, good locker room guy. That guy should have a lifetime contract for some team. And just honestly, as fucked up as it sounds, Jerry Jones should have took one for the team, gave Tim Tebow a lifetime contract.
But see, that's Jerry Jones.
Turn that culture around.
Right. I mean, I don't know. I go back and forth with Jerry Jones. I don't know if he's a good guy or not, but it's like
the suck part is when you get to that level of wealth, everybody's got demons. Let's be honest. You and I've seen it, that's the suck. When you've got that kind of fuck you money, everybody's got skeletons at that point, man. And that's people. Are you shocked? Fuck no, I'm not shocked. And if you can think it, it's already happened and been done. People, oh my God, I would.
Right.
That's the sick, sad world we live in. Is what it's like you said. People in certain things have lost their faith and lost, like you said, the moral compass thing we go back to. It's sad, and it's like you said, and unfortunately, it's not like the old days where you just, hey man, if you do something like that, or just hang them at fucking noon. The town square. You do not deserve to live or have kids or whatever. If you're broken like that, sorry, we need to just kill that gene pool.
Exactly. I agree. K-Dog's up in here. What's up, K-Dog?
Hey, dog.
Let's go. Look at this. So Spencer Pratt went to I should read this first. Look at this shit. 2 days ago, Spencer Pratt held a cookout at James Gillum Park in the jungles. So it's basically like it's right outside of like Compton, Watts, all that shit.
Dude,
it's scary. It is. It's the hood. This is the real
Bubba used to do it down here. Remember, he would have ice cream and 40s and shit back in the day. The block parties, Bubba's block parties down in South St. Pete, bro. It's like you said. If you were around it, Alex was around it, I've been around it. If you're respectful, they don't give a shit about any of that. You know what I mean? Right. It's when you do the dumb stuff and the stereotype stuff and that stuff. That's when it gets like wrong, or you get the people that try to. Unfortunately, like you said, the liberals that pander to them, they make it worse because they're highlighting it and encouraging that poor life choice. And honestly, you could probably be a conservative and go there and not have an issue. But if a liberal went there and tried, and they'd be like, bro, you'll get your ass knocked out trying to glorify this shit.
Right. They know that they'll be like, well, you
Yeah.
people, I love you so much. And I feel bad that you're not good at math or anything. And you're probably going to have not a good life. And it's like, bitch, what'd you say? You know what I mean? Even if it's true,
Yeah.
it's like, you're spitting in these people's face. How about you treat them like a normal fuck? You know why? Because liberals can't treat anybody normal. They think they're better than everybody. And they also hate their own lives. So
there's nothing normal about them, as fucked up as it sounds. It's just the truth.
It's crazy.
You want you want to know crazy? This will prove it. You're in the bubble. You're in the chat. You know Paper Towel Willie in the chat.
Yeah.
He put up a photo of a liberal with the funky hair at like a Buc-ee's or something, and was like, "Who goes out like this?" Do you know he's now getting doxxed, death threats to his family? People put it up on Threads, and it was gaining thing. They've reached out to his business, the owners of his business. Like, dude, these liberals, like, as crazy as everybody says the right is. Dude, these liberals, dude, it's insane. But he's going through it, and I'm like, bro, what do you need? What can I help you out with? Because it sucks, and it's and it sucks, man. But like you said, it's just if these assholes had that much energy and effort towards a job and a career, imagine how good our economy and our world would be.
I know it's great. Like
instead of filming everything,
right? When I see Subarus all over the place, and I'm like, these people are going to like high-paying, good jobs, government jobs, state jobs, and I'm like, they're all low. It's like, and they're like, if one person says it, like I was saying earlier, it used to be love yourself for who you are. It's like, oh, I was born this way, and I was born this way, and then they totally flip it, and every single one of them agrees. Fucking instantaneously. Or imagine if they just use that power for good for once.
Yeah. Or like, dude, here's the thing. All these dumbass team takeover things. All these dipshits filming. Why don't you do something or try to help or stop this? Everyone wants to get that viral clip. It's like, why not? Like with dude, you know how many times in the last year I've been somewhere and I've been to a house fire or I've been to like a crime scene or a crash, and as I'm helping, I've been to 2 houses engulfed in flames.
Yeah.
I'm not in the neighborhood at like a football game or out and about driving, and I've seen, no lie, up to 6 to 10 people in the neighborhood filming. Do you maybe want to call the cops? The owners, are they home? Do you and have you called 911? Dude, it's like that neighborly, like, how it used to be when you were a kid. Everyone in the neighborhood knew everybody. Everybody looked out. We all had. I'm sure you had a best friend. Hey, where's Scott? Scott's either at Timmy's house or he's on his way home. You know what I mean? Like that camaraderie. You never locked your door. You could leave your car running, go into the store. Just that. It's crazy to me. And I'm like, I'm over here trying to assess the situation, and then, dude, I got to spend 3 hours with the fucking fire department or the sheriff's department filling out paperwork because I'm the idiot that called and was dumb enough to stick around and help out. I mean, I had a lady the other day. She got creamed, and I joked with Babyface.
Oh, we lost him. Where'd he go? We lost him. He'll be right back. 10% rule violated. Tim Tebow was a damn good. I thought so too. Like,
you there?
There he is. You said Babyface. That was the last thing.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. He couldn't hear us. Where'd he go? I'm going to look something up real quick. Oh, there he is. Where is it? There he is.
Blast from the past.
He is.
That was my wife. My wife blowing me up about Anna Hummel of all things.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. One of these days you're going to have to tell me, like, the whole story about Anna. Because I know, like, the gist, but I don't know, like, the real deep stuff. Hey, before I forget, I meant to ask you in the Fat Pig the other day when I had you guys on.
Yeah.
What the hell do they say at the end of Bubba's show? It's like, have a piccolo, I'm dining.
Oh, power. Wait, no, it's
what do they say?
Is it the Power Piccolo I'm burning thing?
It's like, and always remember, have a piccolo, I'm dining. The end of Bubba's show.
Yes. Dude, it's been a minute. Dude, and being I listen to the show, I should know. Yeah, now we gotta pull it up, dude. Yeah,
it drives me bonkers every day.
I know
it sounds like have a piccolo, I'm dining. It's the weirdest thing of all time. I'm like, the Fat Pig, he's a show historian, so
So he
knew
claims.
know.
So he claims. No,
Well,
I love Pig, dude. He's the
hell
best.
But at
He
least
really is.
he'll know more than I do about it.
Yeah.
So at the very end,
yes.
watch this.
And I love that he stands for what he believes in. And he doesn't let people bully him.
Yep.
So,
shit, where are we?
Did you guys talk about any of the set stuff yesterday?
Starpin.
Sorry, wait, wrong one.
No, you're good.
Wait, what is it?
Did you talk about any of the set stuff yesterday on your show?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I hopped in for a minute and okay, yeah, I got you. I was just curious to see what your take was.
The whole deal. Oh yeah. I mean,
well, I know you and I texted about it. I just didn't know how much you went into it.
Oh, so. I was into it for like 45 minutes.
Yeah. Well, that's why I joked. I want to refresh, man.
Watch, let me play this. I hope I'm at the end because it's tricky, but
now time for the legal disclaimer.
Give anything to have Alex on the show, you know what I mean? Full time.
For the enjoyment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this show without express written consent of the Bubba Radio Network is prohibited.
Listen. Right here.
Here we go.
Until next time, always remember.
What the hell does that mean? Does anybody know?
Yeah, I don't.
Power Pig, hello.
Yeah, it is.
Power Pig, hello, I'm burning.
Yep.
No
okay, I thought
shit.
so. I was like, I know I'm not losing it. Okay, so yeah, Bob Cook's right.
Damn! Wow.
Yeah. I was.
I gotta hear it again. Because it doesn't sound like I know you guys are right. I'm just saying it like.
No, it's just in a weird. It's just a weird person, like with the. You know what I mean?
It sounds like have a piccolo. I'm dining.
Yeah.
Come on, where is it? All right. I hope I didn't go too far.
Now, time for the legal disclaimer. Exactly. The following show is intended solely for the enjoyment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this show without express written consent of the Bubba Radio Network is prohibited.
We must dissuade him of this delusion.
Until next time, always remember.
I can hear I'm burning now.
Yeah.
Now I hear it.
Dude, it's just one of those things where, like you said, it's just
So it's Power Pig. Hello, I'm burning. That's crazy. Wow.
So,
oh my God, this is crazy. I can repeat the entire disclaimer on Me Too rating.
Yep.
I the whole entire thing.
And she's right, it was Hamill. That was Hamill. Yep.
Really? So see, you guys know way more of the lore than I do.
Oh, Hamill's way before you, and he's actually passed away.
Yeah. Oh, dude, so no wonder why.
I remember doing back in the day, Bubba used to do the Pride Parade, had like a giant float and like a Bubba Army like rainbow shirt and everything. Dude, it was dope.
Yeah,
I used to do. I actually, dude, that's the one good thing about being the sober one. I actually got to be the driver of the truck and follow them. So as they're all sweating their asses off. I'm in Bubba's AC truck just following, driving. Dude, it was the best gig ever. They're like, what? And I'm like, what? It pays to not drink. Guess who's the DD, bitches?
There you go.
So yeah, that was an event. I wish they had footage of those days. Dude, Colton have you ever seen Colton in his like when he does the Bye Boy or Bottom Boy? When he has the like rainbow romper and the rollerblades?
I think I've seen it. Yeah. Because I watched
that is where it's at. That's the absolute best.
Like I went back and looked at a whole bunch of stuff. Like I'm like, damn. And like Bubba says, like that's why he like still keeps Joe the Supermark around. Oh, we lost him again. Where is he? There he is. Lost you again. There you are.
There we are.
Can you hear me? All right. What was I gonna say? But that's why he keeps Joe Supermarket around because Joe recorded every single bit of thing. There is so much from 40 years of Bubba's content. I don't think if I started right now, I don't think I'd get to it by the time I died. That's how much
dude,
it's fucking crazy.
I mean, and dude, back in the day, all the parodies, like the Manson parodies, they had all the CDs, and all the just, the Bubba Raw stuff. I mean, that was the cool thing, getting to go in the studio back in like when I met them originally, and getting to see all that stuff. Like that was dope, you know. And then there's the studio in the back where they would do the ancillary shows, and like I got to do like Kevin's Law with Kevin a few times. You know, I got to go on air with Babyface and the Diacos when they had the Diaco show. Like, I got to be part of all those shows, which was actually really dope. Dude, Knockout Radio back in the day, like Kinky Katie, bro, like all that stuff. It was wild.
Wow. See, there's so much Lord. Damn it. I'm so new at Sting, but I'm getting to enjoy all
at least when you come here, you get to see the new studio. And like I know the tape, so if you come down, I'll take you by the old studio too. We'll show you all the buildings, you know.
See that the old studio reminds me of my old studio that I rented, the 16,000 square footer. Like it's not the same thing. Like my building was an old shoe factory from the 1800s.
Oh, that's dope.
And then they converted it, and there's like a big hole in the floor because they used to do huge like ferry engines. Like
damn.
This hole in the floor was ridiculously massive. It's massive. And they had, like, it still had the hoists up there and everything, but they put the floor back on. But
that's cool.
And so, but it like just the feel of it reminds me and it also reminds me of the Outlaws' old house in Brockton where I used to get to party.
Okay. Is that where you met Gene Lasker for the first time?
Right? I know. I wish.
There you go.
I wish. I know. I wonder if Gene's probably never been to that one.
But I guarantee you he has. I'll bet you he has.
You think so?
Dude, okay, here you go. Next time you hear him in the chat, when you hear him in the chat and he's chalking, you should put it in there, seriously. Because he's acknowledged you a few times. 100%. 100%. You should ask. That would be pretty dope to find out. Then he may have some stories for you.
Dude,
you know?
I mean, a lot of those guys used to go to Florida.
That's what I'm saying, dude. You got to come for BARP next year. I'm sending you the info for the rental house next door. You put the family up. I'm taking care of your family with all the cool shit to do. You just give me the one night of BARP, you and me. Like I said, I'm the DD. We'll have a blast. You can have some Bob Cook cookies. We'll get you home safe and sound. Dude, we got to get you down, bro. Like I said, it's a blast. There's Disney. Like I said, you let the wife and kids take the Tahoe. They can go do that stuff. We'll hit it one night, and yeah, dude, it's a blast.
Oh, that's the plan, dude. Because it's my daughter's birthday, so it's like she wants to go to Florida. It's like
I said,
perfect. The
20 minutes
aligning.
Yep, 20 minutes away is Busch Gardens and Adventure Islands. You can go. We got Disney and Universal in Orlando. That's an hour and a half away. We got the Springs if they want to see the manatees in the clear water. That's an hour. Yeah. We got plenty of paddle boards. You know, maybe we'll get Snook. Maybe Snook we can do a family fishing trip with Snook.
Oh,
you know,
that'd be amazing.
We camera up the boat, do a little podcast from the boat. What do you think? You, me, and Snook?
Hell yeah! I don't know. Like, I mean, up here. I mean, I'm sure Alaska's amazing too. Up here, you go to Cape Cod. There's great fish. You go up to Stellwagen and Cape Cod Bay.
Oh yeah.
But I think and I've never gotten to go to Florida yet. But in my mind, Florida has the best fishing anywhere in the entire world. That's what I think.
I'd still say Alaska.
Alaska. I mean, it's just,
bro. You lock onto a king salmon. You know what I mean, or a big couple hundred pound halibut. You know, and it's dead weight, and that thing takes off, and you're 2-3 hours later of just
right. Damn.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm biased, but no, we did get to go fish the north. You on your side, and us in Alaska, it's 1A, 1B. You know what I mean? Same, similar, roughneck style. The fishermen down here couldn't hang with us like you guys up there and us. Because I have a lot of buddies that go back and forth from Alaska to Cape Cod actually out there.
Oh yeah, I mean it's huge. I mean you can catch tuna, blues, all types of shit. I mean but see, like down in Florida, like we get mahi up here, but it's only for a couple of months. But I mean, mahi all year long. Oh my god, I don't know what.
Dude, I like going down to the Keys and I'll catch some of the small fish, and as you gaff them, fucking lure up the tiger sharks, dude, and those things hit, dude.
Yes,
bro. And my wife's like, Nick, and I'm like, what? It's dope, man. You see these fuckers coming out, and you're only in a 16-foot boat or something, and these tiger shark, and like we put her up in the crow's nest so she could see it, bro. It's like you said, there's, but like we did the same shit back home, dude. Lure stuff in and like with killer whales, and watch. Dude, you watch a killer whale throw a 4,000-pound sea lion 20 feet in the air, that'll change your life. You're just like, oh, that's a whole new respect for that
Right.
badass animal, you know.
My buddy took me out in his boat, and he had a dummy seal.
Hell yeah.
And he's like, you want to catch something really cool? And like he
yeah.
didn't put the hook to catch it, but we got to see great whites come up and bite the thing, and it was like the thing was like 3 times bigger than the boat. It was mad, and I was like, it was terrifying. And then the craziest thing is the fucking shark takes off. And we're like, oh shit! Like we're thinking, like at least I was. I'm like, is this thing gonna ram the boat? I was getting nervous, and then all of a sudden, a massive whale out of nowhere that was like bigger than. I'm like it was a right whale. Thing was, it was. I felt like the smallest little speck, like so insignificant. It was nuts, but I love that shit. Let me do this real quick.
Nope, absolutely.
Because I want to check and see if Spencer Pratt won. This real quick. He went up to the hood. Let's see how the hood treated. Here's Spencer Pratt right here in the hat gimmick. Whoop. Now look, see how we were talking about it, but see how he's talking to them like a normal person?
Exactly.
Everybody's smiling because they're being treated like human beings. You know what I mean? Instead of like, it's like, oh, hello, oh, I'm fighting for your rights. You're so
for you people.
I know. It's like, well, you're not smart enough to get an ID. That's why and it's like, bitch, what do you mean you get an ID? Motherfucker, I got a CDL. I got my hoisting license.
Dude, I want to see, it would be a wild ass fucking reality show. We should camera up these idiots that go out and try to register these people to vote one way or the other. Dude, wouldn't that be like the funniest shit ever? Like the reality of that, like how those people are, bro.
Yes.
Because some of them people are just dumb as shit, and just ignorant.
God. Oh yeah,
that'd be a good reality show.
They're a dime a dozen around here, man. They're fucking everywhere.
We should get Kenny Powers out there doing like a census, and we'll follow him with a camera.
All right. Election results. Let's see if it came in already. I don't know. It's actually they're 3 hours behind. Shit.
Oh yeah, because what is it? It's 6 o'clock there now.
It's almost it's not shit. If Dogman Steve was on, we'd get the results during Dogman Steve. Damn it.
I guess we're going long tonight.
Right?
Buckle in, everybody.
No.
Refill your cups. Somebody get Starboard a pack of smokes. We're taking this to overtime, bitches. So
let's go.
Grab your Bob Cook cookies. Grab your Coke cans. Saddle up, fuckers. So,
I love it. Look at this. It's but this yesterday. Pratt had like a 40% chance to win. Now he has a 73% chance to win.
Hell yeah.
Advancing, well, they said at least a chance to advance to one-on-one race against Karen Bass. Well, I can't wait for this shit. I mean, like I said, if he takes 51% total, he wins the whole gimmick outright, and we can hopefully see some changes in LA. But
do you know who should have ran, all jokes aside, that's actually, for as much crap as they get, pretty level-headed, is Caitlyn Jenner?
I mean, I that wouldn't be the end of the world. I'd rather Caitlyn Jenner than just about, definitely than any Democrat. But I thought you were going to say James Woods. James Woods, I can see him doing pretty good.
Absolutely following that footsteps of, like you said, the actors that, transition to that arena. The problem with that is that, dude, it's just like you said, the Trump thing. Do you really want to deal with the bullshit? You've made your nest egg. You're doing well for yourself with the way the world is now. Do you really want to deal with that?
Some junky fucking Antifa loser who has no ambitions in the world except to hurt other people.
And you're in a state where you can't do anything, or if they come after you, how are they going to prosecute them? It's like, it sounds shitty, but you almost want to just isolate that whole state. We'll send in a helicopter for Dan. We'll bring him back to us, to the normal people. Not all of them are bad. We love you, Dan. and then we'll just let it section itself off. We'll put a wall up around California. Good luck, nerds. Like it's just, yeah.
Wow. So look at 3 hours ago.
Dude, yes.
It's being projected that Karen Bass and Spencer Pratt will go
Okay, hell yeah.
head in November. This is wild.
Yeah.
Oh, and this guy too, Steve Hilton, I guess he's running for something out there too.
Yeah.
This guy used to be on Fox News. I don't know if he's any good, but
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't, like you said, I think Caitlyn Jenner should run for the governor, all jokes aside. You could
why not?
pull from both of those, get rid of that nerd Newsom.
Actually, wait, I think he already ran.
Oh,
he
yeah, I think
ran a lot, didn't he? Maybe he ran for governor. I mean, if he ran for something local, and that's the other thing. Everybody wants to be the big cheese. Nobody wants to do the small work. Like, it really is about small elections. These shitty town boards.
That's where you make the change.
They're the ones who get to pull all the real strings. It's like,
the mayors, the chief of police. Judges. Absolutely.
They watch this. Where's this one? Damn, I keep losing followers by the second. It just dropped right in front of my very eyes.
It's all my fault.
No,
it's that tactical. It's the tactical Tim rub.
I think that's gonna give us a bump when you finally. I'm gonna get
tactical tech decks, with little guns on them. So yeah,
yes,
my camouflage tech decks. So
hell yeah. Wait, look at so Beastman. No, damn it, I don't know where it is. Look at this real quick. This is just me loving it. This is AJ Brown just today gave his first speech as a Patriots wide receiver. What did he say?
Just talking to my mom, I was like, man, I'm still in awe. I'm trying to adjust and walking up the hill with the uniform on. I was like, man, this is real. And caught myself one point in practice, wasn't paying attention because I was like, dang, I'm a Patriot, and just trying to take it all in as much as I can. Obviously, I got back to work quickly, but it's levels to it, and I'm like I said, I'm enjoying it. It's obviously I know this ain't heaven, but it's close to it.
This ain't heaven, but it's close to it. When like players go to a new town, somebody comes to Tampa Bay, they're like, "This is the greatest day of my life. Like I love this team, and I'm so glad." And they're just like, "Whatever." I just got kicked off of some other team. I just got traded. I didn't even know I was going to be here. I've been hearing it from people that I know that work at Gillette, and of course, like everybody else can see from the other talking heads. And then, I found out from a friend of a friend that AJ Brown's wife is buying a house in Brighton rather. And I'm like, holy shit, like you don't buy a house up in Massachusetts if you're not coming here. So I knew it was happening. But now apparently you just heard it, but a lot of people saying this is where he didn't want to go anywhere else but here. So a player's doing that because they're expecting to win a ring. You know what I mean? They're not like LeBron and all those people didn't go down to Miami to do a super team just because they loved Miami. They wanted to win a ring. You know what I mean? So I'm like, let's go. Oh, I want another parade, dagnabbit. And if we get the parade, we get a Kenny Powers face reveal.
Epic.
That's that. But dude, I better go. I got so much shit I gotta do, and it's running late. I know when you were like, we're gonna have a nice stream. I kind of want to, but no, we gotta go. We'll do it again.
Absolutely.
Get the Tim Pool.
I know. I gotta go get my tactical beanie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go viral. Maybe he'll actually talk about me one day. Like then I'll know I've made it in life. So.
Yes.
Hopefully we still have hopefully you and I still have a mutual friend after it. So
Alex will be fine.
No, I know.
He'll probably love it. He'll probably even talk about the show. But no, dude, I love you. I'll talk to you soon. We'll do it again.
Hey, you come on as Alex and I'll come on as Tim. There you go.
Oh,
there you go. There it is.
Oh, I can do it pretty good.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Hey, call Jimmy. Tell him we're gonna pipe him in. The three of us. We need him for that one. Tell him to send me a send me his request for what's in his rider, and I'll make sure I handle it for him. But wouldn't that be dope? A little throwback.
Be sick, dude. Hell yeah! Oh my god,
bro. Is he in Texas or is he in Florida?
Jimmy's still in Texas, but he's born. He's from
Jacksonville, right?
Jacksonville, yeah. He's born.
Yeah, because I saw. Dude, we need him to come down to Barb too. That would be dope. That dude would be a blast at Barb.
Dude, he's so much fun when he. And we lost him. Shit. Whoops. Where'd he go?
I'm here.
There he is.
I'm here.
No, and like when we were hanging in Austin with him, dude, he was another life. Like there was so many lives of the party, it was nuts.
Dude,
he was definitely one of them. It was so fun.
We need a starboard meetout, man, so we could finally put face as Morgan, Truth, Araya, like you said, dude. We'll just have it at Faneuil Hall or however you say it. I always butcher it. That's where we'll have it, dude. And then we'll go to the north end. We'll get some cannolis and some treats, bro. I'm telling you, the Boston meetup, bro. I'm telling you, it would be epic.
I know. Truth is like, can we have a Milwaukee meetup? Hello.
Hey, I'm down. We'll go to a Packers game. Let's go.
No doubt, that'd be sick. I'd love to go to Lambeau Field. It's definitely my bucket.
It's on my list. I have a buddy that's like one of the owners because he bought it, and I'm always like, please, dude, one year, just all the cool shit I hook you up with, just be like, hey, I don't care if it's against the Cardinals or it's a preseason game, just to say, like you said, that we've been there. Like, how epic would that be?
Dude, absolutely. Lambeau is like, I mean, it's super historic to me.
It's like why am I drawing a blank? The Red Sox, Fenway. It's like Fenway Park for baseball.
Yes,
because it's still there.
Completely. The first time I went to Fenway Park when I was probably like 7 or 8. I knew then that I was in a historic, like it just was super, it was like overwhelming. And, of course, as I get older, I learned more and more history. It's like, and like the old people, when I was at Fenway the first time when I'm like 7, and I'm seeing the older people and they're awestruck as well. And it was like, and you're absolutely right. Lambeau is definitely going to be that same way. And I hope they never leave. And I hope they never change that place. Please keep it the same. It's a historic landmark, for God's sakes. I can only imagine like leather helmets and just the whole gimmick, man. They are fucking shit.
Fenway was dope. We went during our wedding trip, and it was, dude. That was on my list. I'm like, I don't care what it takes, what it costs. It was the end of the year. They're playing the Orioles. I just wanted to go. I said, dude, it was. I mean, it sucks because they were losing, but I got to go. Dude, we were 8 rows off the first base side. It was $30 for 2 tickets last minute. Like you said. And so luckily, I mean, it sucks the team was, but just to say, I went there and she's like, I'm staying till the Sweet Caroline. I'm staying till the very end. I don't care if it's a blowout. We're going to need they're going to have to kick us out. Like you said, walk the area, all the different foods, it's funny because like you said, you get to see like that version of like what you guys have up there. And that's what's cool when you go to different stadiums, like because of like the food, the drink. It was cold up there still, so like they had hot chocolate and coffee. We're like, can we get water? Can we get a water and a Coke with like triple ice? Meanwhile, up there it's like, hey, can we get some hot chocolate or something? Because it's
freezing.
Cold. Yeah. So it was.
I'll tell you, like, have you ever been to Yankee Stadium? Now it's different.
I'm not. I don't like New York. It's too much for me.
I thought it was like I wasn't impressed, but I could feel like the history, but it didn't hit me as good. And then I went to go see in Philly the Eagles taking on the Steelers.
Yeah.
And I felt it there, but the fans ruined it. But I felt it there. I'm like, this is so fucking amazing. Like,
have you been to? It was cool. Have you been to the Cubs Wrigley Field? Have you been there?
No, my brother.
That's on my list too. That's on my list.
Yep.
Coors Field's dope in Denver.
Oh yeah.
Because of all the mountains in the back, the Coors can throw. That's another one that's pretty dope.
Sick. The old Candlestick Park in San Fran, it's gone now, so they don't have. Because I remember like seeing like World Series and shit, and like they're hitting balls into the home runs into the ocean. It's fucking awesome. But they don't do that anymore. I'm like, you idiots, you ruined it.
There's a few stadiums like that you said they're on the list. Obviously, I'd love to. I did miss out on WrestleMania at AT&T Stadium. That was the one where I was like, dude, it's wrestling, the aura, plus it's Jerry's World. Like that would have been so lit,
Oh,
you know. So I definitely want to hit something there. Our
hell
stadium's okay
yeah.
here. You know, you got the pirate ship where they fire the cannons. It's pretty cool.
I
You
want to
know,
see
that-
it. Dan
aspect.
Diaco was saying it's run down. You know, it's basically
Yeah.
run down now. But I
It's
still
not-
want to
it's
go and
not
see
horrible.
it before it's gone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There'll be something, dude. There's always something. It's like so when you come down, you know.
Yeah.
Sneak you into-
Florida, there's too much to do. You need 17 years to do everything down
Yeah, I'm
there.
trying to
It's
think of
crazy.
what. Yeah, there's always something. Like so, that's the cool part. And like, if you bring the family, man, it isn't like, oh man, we got to suffer because dad wants to go to Barf. It's like, no, it's Florida.
No.
That-
Yeah.
they'll be like, hey, how about you go do your stuff? And we're gonna go do our thing. You know.
We
We'll
want to
send-
see. We want to see like a SpaceX, NASA, whoever it is. We want to see a rocket go off so bad, like live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ah.
We'd have to.
Have you
we'd
ever
have
gotten to do
look-
it?
Dude? No, I've never been. I want to go to the space station or to NASA so bad. I've never been. Dude, so it's funny living down here. Dude, I've never been to Disney. Yeah, everyone jokes like I do want to go over there though, and I think when Toby's like 6 or 7, a couple of years older, I'll take him, and then we'll both get to do it. You know, because it's just like you said, that's something.
Cool.
It doesn't matter how old you are. That's history. That's cool. That's the simulators and all that.
For me, it'd be a once in a lifetime thing because I know I'm gonna be so pissed off buying like a $28 drink. You know what I mean? It's what?
Yep.
This hot dog costs $35.
You have to do it once. I know.
Yeah, you got to do it once. Though. You got to do it.
It's for the kids, like you said. If it was us, we'd be like, yeah, I'm going to where's a Hooters or where's a Chili's,
right?
Shit, you know?
I want to go to the other place, the other one that has like Harry Potter and shit.
Epic
Universal.
Universe. Epic Universe. I was just there 2 weeks ago.
No, I think you remember you telling me.
Which is weird. So, dude, I've never watched a Harry Potter movie, never read a book, and I was like, I was so bored. And they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "When does this ride in? What is going?" Yeah, I've never watched 1 minute of it, never read a book. I was too busy.
Great.
Yeah, so it was, dude. It is the architecture and like all the stuff. Like I said, we'll have to make sure you guys get over there. We'll get everything set up, and at least, and dude, that time of year when you come down for Barb, definitely let the wife and kids come down a day early and let them go on a weekday where it's not as packed. Dude, the weather will be perfect and they'll get to do it all. There's the Super Mario there now, which that was super cool. You know, growing up playing Mario Kart, like, dude, all the stuff to interact. They had what's the one with Toothless, that dragon? What's that movie? You know,
How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah, they have that. That was super dope. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And dude, it really wasn't as expensive as you would think. It wasn't bad. So
well, see, that's what everybody's been telling me for years. They're like, dude, don't go to Disney with your kids. Take them to Universal. I'm like, no shit. They're like, it's probably more than half the price, and you'll actually get to do shit because the lines at Disney are fucking ridiculous. I'm like, yeah. And plus, you know, my kids, like, they grew up. It's not like they watched all the time, but they were Nickelodeon kids. They weren't Disney kids, so they watched like iCarly and shit like that. Fucking Henry Danger. So they didn't care about Disney.
I gotta hop off.
I know. I gotta go. What the hell am I doing?
Brother, everybody, I love you guys. We'll do it again, brother.
Hell yeah.
Awesome, dude. See you, bro. Bye.
Peace. All right, guys, we gotta go. I'm so late. All right, we'll be back tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Alex at 11 p.m. EST on Real America's Voice. Bubba in the morning, the Fat Pig in the afternoon, Jungle F Jet, Array of Light. Check her stuff out. NHL highlights. Who else am I missing? And Eva 19 official. Do not forget she's on Twitch. Get over there. Until next time. I love y'all. All right. Peace.